with their sire, they can be considered like family. So I wonder, like,
All right,
does Pete see him as family? Oh,
it's
what's
time,
up?
nerds. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hello. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, Maddie Candy.
Hey.
Hello. Yeah, you get to watch us live. Finally, let's go.
Let's go.
I have several VODs I still need to put up, so that'll be happening at some point. And Chieftain, hello. Yes, it is vampire time.
You already know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, this is
Let's
our
go.
9th vampire session, everybody.
Woo.
Wow, really?
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
First one of 2022. Also Shady,
Ooh.
hello. Welcome. I'm big excited. This is gonna be a fun one. I say that whenever I talk about this campaign,
When has your session ever not been a fun one?
No, I mean, it's not. It's like it's always been fun. I'm always like, man, this session was even better than the last. Like I've had such a fun time. Yeah, let's get the boner skeletons up, boys.
Come on.
Why is it a bonus skeleton?
Oh, did I never give you the boner skeleton deep lore?
That's deep lore?
Deep boner skeleton lore.
The deep lore is that when I became a VTuber, I didn't have any assets to start with, so all my alerts and stuff were just gifts I had. And one of my gifts was a skeleton getting a giant boner, and then I went and updated everything. I know it.
I'm not gonna ask why.
Well, because it was just in my inventory. I used to collect them quite a bit, and at some point, a friend of mine, Amber, made HD boner skeletons, so I kept that there for tradition's sake.
Let's go.
So that's the boner skeleton lore. Also, hello Wallander and hello Fluke. Welcome.
Got real history behind it, yeah.
Yeah. It's deep cultured boner lore, obviously.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking about boners and deep culture, everyone, let's do our usual introductions. Let's go left to right as usual. Yoro, introduce yourself and Aria.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry for what?
Sorry for what?
Our day task not to be ashamed of our fangs, essentially, since it's just a size and all. Hi, I'm Yoda Yo-Yo. I am the dictator, supreme leader, if you will, of Yo-Yo Mania. I like long walks on the beach, your mother, and tonight I love second neck, baby. Let's go. Aria is a thought. She is a whore. She is a slut, and she is the sire of Nyaru's character, Katsumi.
Very multifaceted.
She strives to be an artist and look for humanity that she's lost by fucking as many men as possible, because that's just how she rolls, let her vibe. Woo, yeah. Woo.
It'd be like
I need to get my VTM sound effects ready.
Also, swell time G-Pool. Hello. Yes, boners 5 minutes, and there'll be like a light dusting of boners past this point.
There's always boners in here.
Yeah, there's always boners. If you're not popping a stiffy, then what are you doing?
Exactly. We are all cultured gachi. Well, Yoro's the gachi historian. I think the rest of us are somewhere like casual to like advanced gachi enjoyers, but like Yoro's gachi.
I don't think I even fall into casual. I think I'm somewhat of a plebeian.
You're a light enjoyer, to put it nicely.
You can get the references, you can throw something, you can be like, oh, I understand that.
I'm sorry, Carmine, you failed the test. I must lower you into the pit of piranhas now.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, Carmine.
It's okay.
No.
I won't die.
It's true, he won't.
Yeah, Pete's. So hello, Fagon.
Okay.
All right.
My name is Morday Doog, but you can call me Mao. I personally am a magic dog who is not able to stream much these days. But that's okay because I'm here right now.
Woo.
I play Rex, a Malkavian detective who we actually recently figured out one of the cases that drove him to be a vampire in the first place. There was a missing little girl, and we found out who killed her. But he tends to go crazy at the worst times, or the best times. I'm not sure yet.
I think the time you left Pete out in the woods for 2 hours was probably a bad time.
I mean, no, I mean, like that really gave me and the head time to bond, you know. So it wasn't all bad.
And I keep getting gut shots and almost dying.
Every single time.
Oh yeah. You are by no real choice of my own. You are kind of the resident punching bag.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Like it helps that I've got no health whatsoever. I've got like 4 max health.
Also, too,
I mean,
if you would like to catch up on previous sections too, here is a playlist that will be getting updated shortly. I should probably start advertising that more. Yeah.
I mean, like everybody in the party except maybe Pete is kind of in a position of a stiff breeze knocking them over.
That's true. Pete is our rock. Pete was there for us when nobody else was.
Also, hello, nobody. Yeah, it's because like the rest of the party's built for like intrigue and diplomacy, and then Pete from Clan Ventrue, the diplomacy clan, is our beatstick. Also, I'm just no stranger.
I mean, like he is. I envisioned him as like a social character as the thing. It's just that compared to everybody else, he's he's the one who can actually hold his own a little bit. But he's still like I've got like his best stat is intimidation. His best skill is intimidation, and his best trait is manipulation. Like listen. I didn't choose. Pete didn't choose the thug life.
It really did. It really did.
It really did choose him.
Oh yeah. I don't think anyone really wanted to be embraced, as far as I'm aware. Maybe Katsumi, maybe, but I don't know.
I mean, true. I mean, who wouldn't want to be embraced by Aria? Am I right, or am I right?
I don't know. How about the dead Dilf you have to put in the carpet?
Okay, shut up. We don't talk about that. No. We don't talk about that.
Do the carpets match the drapes?
I don't know. Do they? Tell me.
How? Okay, so what sort of
character? Let's talk about Pete.
Let's talk about Pete. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, Pete. Hi, Pete. How you doing?
Hi. Wait. So this is the introduction, right? We just gotta.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Carmine Phlegathon, and I play Pete. Pete is a tank of a man, basically.
Woo!
A big brick. He's literally one single large brick. And he drives good.
Yeah, he drives good, but his ride is constantly like, okay, Pete's car and Rex are the two punching bags of the party, because Pete's car constantly gets like wrecked in some way, and then Rex just keeps getting belly shots at every single like major confrontation. Like,
yeah, why don't Aria and Katsumi suffer more? Why is it gotta be us two?
Because
we're ladies.
Well, because you two run face first into danger, and unfortunately, Rex's constitution is not quite up to Pete's.
Oh my god, it's okay. I'm gun girl now. I got the guns. Now I can run head first into danger and suffer the consequences, guys.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, meet you.
Let's go.
Yes. Also, hello, Tech Priest and Nobody and Matt Durant. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. To be fair, Pete's got enough resources. His car gets rebuilt without it being like a huge deal.
Yeah, it recently got like fixed up, and it hasn't been really broken again since then. So currently, it's nice and shiny. I mean, like we've done that fancy treatment to like the seats. I don't know what like the seats are in like a Model T made out of.
Pete, don't jinx it!
Pete, don't jinx it. Don't do it.
I said hi, Kugasa, if I didn't. Hello. Also, Tech Priest, thank you for the extra D10. You guys will notice that I've increased the point cost on that slightly.
That's not fair.
After seeing it redeemed 43 times in the Buddies and Burrows session, I think maybe I might have had that a little too low.
Damn it.
Yeah, I mean,
coward.
They get impaled off enough as Yoro's usually. I mean, Aria's the one usually getting impaled, but.
Yeah.
Or get thrown around every once in a while.
Yeah.
Never for the boys. I've never seen a D10 used for the boys.
Because we're cool.
Yeah, we deserve it.
You guys use all them. Also, Nyaru, introduce Katsumi.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Nyaru. I do things, and I play Katsumi, who is a a very young, very new to the world vampire, sired by Aria, and I have a passion for performing and to make it to the top. But I'm also a big baby. So yes, that's the best way I can say. I'm a bottom. I'm a bottom bitch.
Oh yeah.
Passion for fashion.
Yeah, I'm literally a Bratz doll if you think about it.
The Bratz doll gang within the VTM world. Let's go.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I mean, the VTuber world too is also just like a bottom convention. So like, throw a rock, you're gonna hit 8. Like it's.
Let's go.
But let's see. Yeah, reflecting on last TTRPG. Yeah, let's go. This is. I do this often for people who are new. I'm gonna kind of give a little brief summary because it seems like we got a lot of new faces here. This is a Vampire the Masquerade set in 1920 Chicago during the Prohibition era. Also, Swell Time G-Pool, and also Matt the Rat. Thank you for your follows, and both of you, welcome to the workshop.
Welcome, everyone.
Yeah. In currently, the party kind of revolves around the Moonflow Club, which is their hangout, and Pete's underground speakeasy. And from Bomb Bitches, I don't know about the pimp hierarchy. I don't know. I only know about painting models. And currently, the party has realized that some of the Ventrue in the city might be both of the competing primogens have been doing back alley deals with the Sabbat, much to no one's amusement. And then the party also needs to, in order to finish their ritual to create a gargoyle, which they're going to use as their blood bonded proxy prince, they need to kidnap a famous movie star. In order to get the best Vitae juice to like really power up that bad boy. Hey, it's all good. I listen, if you guys have any questions, like I know during tabletop sessions sometimes it gets a little tricky to respond to the audience, but like if you have questions about like what's going on or in general, I will try to answer them as much as possible. So do not fret. And
yeah, this session's been going on for almost over a year. If you're confused about anything, I still get confused about where we are sometimes.
To be fair, these happen once a month, so there's just enough time to forget stuff. Also, Kigu, yeah, this is you can thank Yoro and Lavi for the models. Once again, I still think we hold the title for the first tabletop group to have the PCs fully live 2D, which is amazing. Because if you look at the little anime people by everybody, that's what they normally look like. Except I'm myself, because I'm the GM, so I just use the mask Carmine made it for me because I love it and it's good.
It's beautiful, epic.
That's a good mask. Oh, if people want to check out the Bunnies and Burrows, we have the VOD for that. So tonight is Vampire Night, though. All right. Speaking of which, we have also I will say in advance this might be a bit of a shorter session. There might be idle activities that might require some attention.
If you already know.
Because
idle activities don't include playing Pokemon Legends.
Yeah, and then everybody knows me, Halbernacht, the tabletop idol, gonna roll my way into your hearts. Okay, there we go.
That's perfect, though. Wait, there's not really that many TTRPG idols out there. Like the closest one I can think of is, oh my god, I'm already announced is like Wasuda. But yeah, like I want Hal to be the first male TTRPG idol out there. Please.
How long were you sitting on that catchphrase? Did you just come up with that on the spot?
Yeah, I just made it.
Wow.
How do you have so much idol power?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're natural.
It just happens. Yeah, let's go.
Quest log updated. How you gotta become a tabletop idol, bro.
Well, maybe someday. For right now, though, my job is to GM, and let us begin.
Okay, true.
So currently,
GM idol.
So currently, the scene is the night is very young, and as usual, the Coterie is sort of split up a bit more than they would like. Especially, we'll start off with Pete, because right now at the Moonflow Club, I imagine you're in a back room somewhere. What do you think Pete would be doing like really early in the evening?
Early in the evening?
Yes, like you have just woken up.
Okay, he just woken up. He then probably paperwork in his office.
All right, sounds good. So
he does run a business.
You're looking at the numbers. Numbers are doing good. I can't. I looked through my notes and I can't exactly remember the kid's name. But you spared someone not that long ago, who was like
Yes.
the getaway driver who shot up your car. And
I can't remember his name either.
And since then, though, I'm gonna say he's been doing good numbers for deliveries and stuff like that. He's acclimatized since you showed him both kindness and a family. So things have actually been on the up and up.
Excellent. That's why we do this thing.
Yes, and then through you hear a big ponderous knock on your door, which you recognize as Billy because he's the only one comparable in size to you in the entire Moonflow Club.
Come in.
They're going up and up somewhat. There's just a lot of stumbling to get to that point. And they're like, hey boss, there's a bunch of guys upstairs who want to see you.
A bunch of guys.
Yeah, there's like a old guy in like a very nice suit, and he's got a bunch of other guys in a really nice suit.
Oh shit.
He calls himself Mr. Bull.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Can I get an
Pete,
oof in chat?
Pete just like does the Picard face palm.
Yeah.
No, I just woke up. How are they here? What? How are they here already? I just woke up.
They say they came bright and early so they didn't miss you, because they know you're a busy man.
Show them in. They're not allowed to. Don't let them stray. Don't let any of them stray off. Just show them in.
All right, you got it, boss. Hello, Breadless. Welcome. So the Billy is the front doorsman, who Pete's Sweets is the front of this establishment. So he goes back up to the candy place, lets him in, and you can kind of peer from where you are. Indeed, lots of like your suit's pretty nice, Pete. These are some nice suits. These are some very wealthy suits, and then all these men. Very bodyguard-looking vampires, all of them. But in the middle is the man you recognize as the Bull from the last time you saw them. A very frail, looking older man, kind of like almost on the verge of death, but still has like a sort of strength and poise to him as he shuffles his way towards you. Ah, Pete, my boy, what a fine establishment you have here. First time I've gotten a chance to take a look myself. His voices might have also changed since the first session. Don't worry about that. It's been almost a year.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
I'm like, you sound awfully dead today, sir.
It's early. And there's coffee yet.
Yeah.
Pete literally just says nothing and stares at him and motions for him to sit down. There's like chairs in the office.
The sass.
Yes, I have much to talk about to you. Boys, watch the door for me, will you? And then it's you and him in his office. Just sits downstairs. Very, very intense stares. You've been doing good, Pete. You've been doing real good for the Ventrue. Been really showing off that son of a bitch, the fox. Now what a real Ventrue looks like, a real get up and get 'em kind of man. I've been watching your exploits. Your sire has been telling me what a good, upstanding gentleman you are. By the way, last session you found out that your sire might be in deep with corruption right now.
It's like,
Just to refresh my memory, which faction of the Ventrue, the Fox or the Bull, did the drive-by in the restaurant?
That was the fox, actually.
The Fox did the drive-by, the Bull had the restaurant. Okay, got it. Yep.
Yeah. Because the bull side is sort of like, hey, Italian gangsters. I can't. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I'm walking here. Hey,
I'm in here.
It's Brooklyn, but Chicago. Deep dish.
Yeah.
Deep dish pizza. The cheese is under the sauce. Come on.
It tastes just like my mama's spaghetti.
So he's like, so Pete, do you know why I'm here?
Hmm.
You're like, ah.
Mamma mia.
To make my existence incredibly more complicated.
Yes, but no at the same time. Have you not heard about the gala we're throwing?
Oh no.
No, in fact, you didn't send me an invite.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean,
Ooh.
you've been hard to track down lately. That's why I come really early today.
I have a permanent address. You can send a message.
I can't send the message for the guest of honor.
Oh.
Ooh.
This is-
Pete internally is oh no, like the knuckles. Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Listen, my boy. The Camarella's in a rough spot right now. People from all sides want to see us tore us apart, but we gotta show them we're strong. That we still got class and we got the money. So that's why we're putting together this big ballroom gala. Me and the Fox, of course, working together as good Ventrue do, but it's gonna be
Pete just burst out. Pete immediately bursts out laughing.
the bull also starts laughing. He's like, you know, it's about we gotta show those bastards what it really takes to be the primogen, maybe the prince even, if I have my way. I've been pulling out all the stops. I've been spending all my money. I even hired a movie star to be there as a special guest.
Yeah, Mao, you were right. You predicted it.
Yes. But you know what? But I need a little extra oomph, and you've been doing real good out there for the Camarilla. Real good out there. So that's why you're gonna be the guest of honor.
Hmm.
You understand?
And let me guess, this gala's happening tonight, tomorrow night.
Oh, I wouldn't reach you that early. It's gonna be 4 days from now.
Ah. Good. So you didn't neglect to tell the guest of honor immediately before. Okay, good.
Yeah. No,
Right.
of course. What kind of person you take me for?
I mean, right now I'm on the fence about it.
Damn. Show him.
Pete is so fucking sassy. I am here for it. Come on, Pete.
But listen. I'll attend your. Listen, in the spirit of Ventrue. Listen, we're all. We all have certain values that make us what we are. Family, integrity,
Family,
loyalty,
yes, of course, yes.
respect.
Family.
So
You
I'll
understand.
I'm a Ventrue,
Mhm.
and I want to help create a good image for Ventrue. I want the Ventrue to stay strong here in Chicago. So I'll in the spirit of Ventrue unity, yeah, I'll attend your little get together
Unity love.
on one condition.
How bold, boy, did you think you could ask a
Bold.
condition? But I'm feeling charitable today. What's your request?
I get to bring 3 guests.
Oh, I was going to have you bring your guest anyway, don't you worry. I mean,
At this point, even more alarm bells are going off inside Pete's head.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is yabe.
Who is this a trap for?
So they wanted the others. Oh no.
I mean, why wouldn't we? We got a beautiful singer, a beautiful lady, and then we got the other guy.
The other guy.
Oh my god! Damn!
Oh my
I'll-
god.
I mean, the other guy.
Please.
I mean, the other
Also,
guy
like-
can do like a pretty good card trick, so he, don't count him out just
Oh,
yet.
I'm sure he's a good detective, but detectives aren't exactly party material. But he can
yeah,
come
he-
too.
Yeah, no, I mean, making small talk isn't exactly beyond his capabilities. Look, yeah. So you wanted the So this is a Ventrue affair, but you were already planning to invite guests from two other clans.
Oh, of course we have to show off the coterie that all of the vampires have been talking about in town. You're not very subtle about your influences, but that works to my advantage in this scenario.
Oh no.
And would it also work to the Fox's advantage?
Quite the opposite. If they're in the Scala, the whole point is to publicly humiliate him in front of all the Ventrue and all of the most prestigious guests in the city. And once that creature walks away with his big bushy tail between his legs, there'll be no choice but to make me the primogen.
There the other shoe drops.
Why do you think I'm throwing this party in the first place, besides looking good for the New York branch? Apparently the investigator they've sent is already rooting their way through the city.
Oh, that guy, I forgot. Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah,
I love how you say that to me like you haven't already spoken with him. But go ahead.
Damn, I love this fucking sass. Where did it come from?
Pete is so ballsy. Pete is so fucking ballsy.
Pete has, like, I think after you jump into a giant pit made of reconfigured human flesh, you no longer give a fuck.
It's like, listen, like, why do you think in this entire campaign, Pete has not like hung out with any other Ventrue? This is why.
Yeah, they're all backstabbing prima donnas, and Pete's like, I like my family.
Family.
It's like he believes very strongly in, like, he has a particular vision of the Ventrue, and like few other Ventrue in Chicago that like measure up to what he considers like proper vampiring is all about.
Oh, of course, exactly, yeah.
He's very ballsy to just be like just straight up I mean, respect, because he's just being straight up sassing this like dude.
Yeah, because the bull has just given like Pete the knowledge that like, oh, I'm like me and the gang are part of the plan to like mess with the fox, so I have some small level of leverage, just a little bit, enough to sass.
Yeah, exactly. Pete's done. Yeah, the other Ventrue don't have the tegrity.
Integrity.
Integrity.
Maybe we'll get something fun for this too later. It's like, well, I have to continue to do some planning. Of course, the other Camarilla say this is a terrible idea considering the circumstances. But if I think that this is where we show that we're real strong. Well, I'll be seeing you later, Pete. Yeah, he just kind of gets up and begins to walk out.
Oh, before you go.
Yes?
Take your time, Pete. Take your time.
No.
Gears turning.
No, I thought that there might be. I thought that might be something else, but you're just not important enough to me to.
Yeah. Oh my god! Bruh. Owned.
You know you're snarkily to carry you so far, boy. And he just shakes his head and walks out.
Damn.
It does seem like he doesn't seem to, like, at least from what you can tell, that he doesn't seem to aware about the information you know, so.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. He might be the rube of the two of them, and the fox is cleverer and making him think that. I mean, I don't know. I've got to assess the fox, but the point is that they're both bastards. Basically.
Oh, they're both confirmed bastards, and like to refresh the lore about the bull, he was a mobster that bought his way into vampirism in order because cancer was going to kill him. That's why he looks like death.
Well, the fox is like real old vampire.
Yeah, he's old vampire blood, and so they're both dicks, but they're just like sword fighting at different sides. It's a weird metaphor for that, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm like,
All right. And then to bounce around a bit, this might be a bit more like one-on-ones till we kind of get everything rolling. So as a heads up, so going back to that other guy, aka Rex.
The other guy.
Oh my god, that was the side bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. All the
I'm a detective. It's good that people don't think I'm
Yeah.
I'm anyone of note.
That's true.
All right. Speaking of detective-y things, you do receive a phone call you were not expecting.
Oh.
This is Rex. What can I do for you?
Like, this is Rex. I'm Rudolph. Sorry. Richard told me to call you if anything ever happens.
Richard. All right, what's up?
He's dead.
You what?
Richard's dead. I came home with the art supplies, and his head's off. And there's a cross on him. And I don't know what to do.
Oh no.
I don't know what to do.
All right, just calm down. Where are you?
I'm at Richard's house. You know
All
Richard's
right, I'll
house
be
is,
right
by the
over.
way. All right. So do you wish to go alone, or do you wish to bring anyone first?
I'm gonna. He would probably. Yeah, I'd probably. The smart thing to do is to at least call somebody and tell them where I'm going. But because it's Richard, I'm just sort of panicking. I'm just like, I got to get there. Richard's an idiot, but he's my dad.
True.
Yes.
Did you notice anything about what he said? What happened to the body? Because I know what happened to him. I know what happened to him.
We all know, but we gotta like detectives got to investigate the scene.
Oh God.
Yes. So you speedily make your way over to Richard's apartment. It's just like it's in like a fairly nicer part of town. And then outside is just this like you're aware of Rudolph. Rudolph is Richard's effectively like maid ghoul / the guy to get some art supplies because all the stores closed during the day. And basically Richard, which is Rex's sire, nervous, small, timid man. Rudolph is like that enhanced, like
He's Richard squared.
Yeah, in order to make Richard feel like a I don't know, more calm, he found someone somehow more nervous than himself.
He's already a pretty nervous guy.
So we're thinking like this guy's like 5'2", thick Coke bottle glasses, just nervously shuffling, still holding a bag of just like various paints and whatnot. It's like,
Damn.
you look like a detective. Are you Rex? Which, by the way, Rex is like peak detective look.
Yeah, like the most detective man ever. I sort of walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder, say, "It's all right, Rudolph. Tell me exactly what happened when you came home. What did you see?"
Oh, no, Kegfist. We just started. Do not worry. He's not wearing a maid dress. That is not caught on yet until many decades later. Unironically, like 100 years later, he would have been wearing a maid dress.
Wait, so like now?
Yeah.
Not like any point before now, like not mid 2000s.
Okay, maybe like 80 years, maybe 80 years ago. that would have been peak maid dress territory on your Aaron Ghoul, but no, it's like I was told to get some art supplies. He like shakes the bag and it's just like jostling clanks and whatnot. And I came home and I opened the door, and right in front of the door there he was, and he's all, whoever did this to him, it was all like religious. It might help if you just see it. Hold on, let me get the keys. And he's like picks up and drops the keys at least 3 times, shaking very vigorous. He has a lot of keys.
Don't worry, Rudolph. I'll take care of the keys. Did you see anyone coming or going, or anyone suspicious?
No, I haven't.
Did you touch anything when you walked inside?
No, I was given. I have a little note card that says if anything happens to call you, and I did.
Okay.
First thing.
You did good, Rudolph. I'm very proud of you. Now I need you to do one more thing for me, and then you can go and get some rest. Okay?
Yeah.
I need you to call Pete. Do you know who Pete is?
No.
Okay. Well, I need you to give a call to the what was the name of the candy store?
Oh, Pete Sweets.
Pete Sweets.
I need you to call Pete Sweets and ask for Pete and tell him it's an emergency and give him this address, okay?
All right. So we'll say he runs and does that. We're not gonna roleplay that out. Pete, you're aware, and you can come over whenever you wish. Like
I head over like immediately as soon as I get the call, as long as it's happened after the bull left.
All right. This is post after the bull. Like you're like finally some time to peace and quiet. Ring 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 ring.
Damn it.
Got a dead sire situation over here.
Yeah.
Why is my unlife like this?
All right, and
Yeah,
then,
he goes.
So Pete's on the way, and then Rex, you open the door and you look down at this strange decapitated body, and the first thought that hits your brain is, "That's not Richard."
Oh shit. Okay, well that's not so bad then.
But
Why is there a dead body in Richard's house?
I mean, presumably it's somebody.
Yeah, the man you're looking at is definitely, you can tell just kind of from like the paleness and like the way parts of his skin are burned. He was a vampire, kind of like older dude, very kind of regal features, but kind of like balding with glasses at the same time. Like probably someone that seems to an artsy world like he was in. Like Richard liked to hang around with a lot of toreadors because they both liked art. And there is a lot going on with this scene. So, as mentioned over the phone, he is in fact decapitated. His head placed at least a foot away from the rest of him. There's a cross carved onto the chest, and then that chest seems to be filled with like herbs, and you could definitely smell garlic.
Someone knew what they were doing.
He is punctured with no less than 3 crossbow bolts, including one directly to the heart. And
Damn, this dude just went through it.
And specifically on the head is a piece of paper that is nailed to it.
Okay, so before I step foot inside, I've opened the door, I haven't stepped foot inside, I do an occult check to see if there's any weird traps, because not only is this my sire's house, there's also been a hunter in here, obviously.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I want to know if there's any sort of weird shit going on first.
All right, give me roll.
Just occult?
Just occult. Actually, do occult intelligence.
Come on, Rex. Roll some fucking dice.
Roll
Roll some
occult.
fucking rolls.
Roll some fucking rolls.
All right, you did. We got a hunger die though, so.
Oh no.
All right. Right now your hunger will go up by 1. Yeah. There we go. I'm glad you're happy, Kingfist. Your hunger will go up by 1 because, like, a lot of this is your beast. Actually, maybe it's a hunger going by 1. This is your investigative instincts kind of go into overdrive as you kind of just begin to tear your way through the rest of his house looking for any other clues. In the process, you search everywhere, waste a bunch of time, but you don't find anything special about everywhere else in his house, so it does look like you burgled the place. However, you did roll well enough that you've determined that there's nothing supernatural on. The thing you do realize is that the herbs, looking at them, well, mostly from a distance because you're afraid to touch it while you are currently manic, is wolfsbane and nightshade, which are herbs supposedly set to defeat the supernatural. However, you do know that this is bullshit. Like, that's not actually a weakness that vampires have. So somebody who's doing this thinks that would help them kill a vampire.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Oh,
They're a noob.
Yeah, let's
Fantastic.
go.
We have a shot.
Oh, okay.
It's you can give me a proper investigation for this. Like
Before
investigation.
That, did you say that? Did my hunger go up or no?
I'm gonna say no for the hunger, but you guys are gonna waste a bunch of time. You're gonna waste a bunch of time doing this.
All right. So investigation and intelligence again.
Yep. All right, pretty good. All right, to investigate the rest of the scene, you've begun to calm down a little. I'm gonna say around this point, Pete also arrives too, because you've just been like going through like every, like your Malkavian brain went overdrive to the point where you like ripped open his pillowcase and counted every feather on the off chance that one of them might have been hexed. And Pete, you come into him just like just like ripping up ceiling tiles, looking for traps and stuff like that. It's kind of a Rex is kind of a mess.
Once again, Pete does the Picard face palm.
So tired.
Malkavians.
Yes.
I like this is my morning.
But once you see a familiar face, Rex, you do calm down. This is gonna really be hard to hide the fact that someone trashed his house, though. But I'm sure that won't backfire later.
I may have gone a little overboard, but it's okay. There's no traps.
Oh, you think you went a little overboard.
All right. So from your investigation rolls, you also get to add a little bit more to your occult too. Yeah. Nothing better to wake up than So you also identified a kind of wood, which is quaking aspen, which is also said to be used against the supernatural. So besides that, on the head is actually a Bible verse, Psalm 144. Praise be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war, my fingers for battle. He is my loving God and my fortress, my stronghold and my deliverer, my shield in whom I take refuge, who subdues people under me.
That's what I say before finger blasting someone.
Also that too, yes. What do you get the impression from this? Like, the fact that a human killed a vampire, like, is a big deal. Also, I'm getting a little feedback. I think it's good. So you probably get the idea that maybe this person is not formally trained. However, they're still very dangerous. Like, you can tell that they're just like going by hearsay, like, yes, wolfsbane will help kill a vampire, garlic will help kill a vampire, but they still kill the vampire.
Yeah.
Flinger blast.
Pete, we got someone that's pretty excited, but he's not entirely sure what he's doing.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
well, obviously, then we have to find him and kill him.
Oh, yeah, Yoro, you got like a block in your eye?
Yeah, what is up with that?
Oh yeah, what is that?
I'm sorry,
What the fuck?
it's a giant sensor bar, actually. There's something behind it, but you can't really see it right at the moment.
Yoro, Aria, this is not the time to be.
It's like someone just...
It's my morning routine. Like
That checks out, yeah.
It's like someone just like augured a hole in the side of your head. Like, it's just...
I mean, I heard facts that semen could be used as facial treatments.
also, I mean,
or
if
the most cursed cookbook you've ever read.
that's true. I've seen that. I mean, blood is probably good for vampire skincare, I'd assume. I don't know what's
Poor
on.
skincare.
Oh, I'm back. I mean, blood is probably good for vampire skin. I'm just saying, it probably is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why do you think Elizabeth Bathory bathed in blood?
Yeah, that's why she's the best.
True.
It shows the finger blasting. but yeah, so you have a feeling that this person is his heart's in the right place, but he's definitely dangerous.
So,
well, I mean, the right place.
The right place, which is
being to kill vampires.
Yeah.
the wrong place.
Wrong place for you.
Yeah.
From my point of view, the Jedi are wrong.
All we want to do is just eat people and take over the city. Like, how is that? If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Eat people, fuck dads, and sell liquor in some order.
Yeah, let's go!
Yes!
Also sing.
Chase that paper.
Also singing.
Yeah, I love this sing.
Sing while you fuck dads and sell alcohol at the same time.
Let's go.
Multitask.
Also, Greg is there.
I'm singing in the dad.
Singing in the dad. Am I pegging him, sis? What?
Oh god.
I didn't think that far ahead into it.
What Aria does in her spare time, that's her business.
True.
Okay?
I don't know when pigging was like.
I feel like humans are like intuitive enough to think of something. You know what I mean?
You gotta get like,
you could just Google
like
it.
straps and plastic. Yeah. I don't know if I want to Google that mid-session.
I mean they would have come up with something. It wouldn't have been good, but they would have come up with something.
They're like old Uncle Thomas's weird like old timey device. You gotta crank it first.
Apparently, so according to Wikipedia, the Marquis de Sade describes a pegging act in his 1795 book, Philosophy in the Bedroom.
Okay.
So it predates this.
It predates the campaign by
Wow.
like almost 100 years, well over 100 years.
At least, because Monkey Desaad.
The more
Vampires be
you
sucking
know.
dick. They be pegging. That's just vampire life.
Hey, anyway, so a vampire got fucking killed by a hunter, right?
Anyway, that's enough about pegging.
Let's figure out who this dude is.
All right, so
Are
neither
there
of us
any
know who this guy
clues?
is.
Well, I mean, obviously, like
His head's
when did we
there.
run into a huge? Well, I mean, the vampire. I thought you was talking about the.
Well, no,
the
I
culprit.
feel like
Do I recognize the victim?
No, none of you particularly know who this guy is.
Okay. I searched through his pockets to see if he's got ID or wallet, anything like that. Anything useful.
It does look like when you search that his pockets have been thoroughly like riffled through.
bruh.
So there was no like little black book, like a diary or anything from that I found while searching the place. See if there was like a meeting planned for today.
No, you did find a lack of cash though. Like, like it definitely seems like after the vampire got ganked, that maybe the hunter also maybe robbed Richard for bus fare.
Oh my god.
This is the Lord's money.
Be hunted on the
why
budget,
not?
yo.
Yeah.
Why not?
Wait, hold on. So Wolfsbane and Monkshood we use, right?
Wolfsbane and Nightshade.
Wolfsbane and Nightshade. Monkshood's another name for Wolfsbane. So
And garlic.
So okay.
He's well seasoned.
I was just thinking maybe
delicious.
I could put out like the call for I mean like
Are they particularly
like
rare?
those 3 items. Well, I mean I wouldn't think that like garlic's not rare. But like the herbs are just a little bit more specialty, and also buying them together.
Someone
Hmm.
might know something.
I don't think I've got like a network of informants that could spread across all of Chicago, though, so it's kind of a long shot.
Nah,
No, dude could've just thrown it
Chicago.
on.
Yeah, Chicago's a very big city too. Like it's
Easy to get lost in.
Just like your eyes, Pete.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if we have much to go on.
I mean, you guys just want to bring the head back? I don't know. Hey, you guys
Wait,
know
no
this
head.
dude?
So no head.
Listen, we're not doing the head thing again.
I
okay?
know,
We
but
did
like,
that.
could we? I don't know, like take a
Is it
picture.
too
I don't
late?
have cameras, but like, oh, you could. Well, because the gangrel primogen only survived because he was like spamming like potence
Oh,
or what
true,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
he is the undisputed master of protein in the city, or was. He's very different now, but at the time, the only reason he could hold on is because he basically like welded his own head shut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
I mean,
this guy is fucking like dead. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. He is destroyed.
I don't know what you could do. I guess you could like, I don't know, just like, hey, go to the clans. Do you know this guy? Like, I don't know. Like, there's got to be a way to
stir up. We're not gonna stir. Listen, we're not. We don't want to stir the pot. The last thing we want is informing other clans about this. Do we recognize like what sort of blade? Like what are the cut marks on the?
It does look like it was done with a really sharp blade. Like it was a clean cut. Clean enough to the point you think maybe something might have been special about the blade, because it just fucking just butter knifed its way through vampire skin.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like
folded over 1,000 times. Put out the call for somebody walking around with a katana.
Far Eastern Hunter. He's here.
Oh my god. I mean, you could probably also well, you should look for your sire, dude. Like, if he's not here, where the
That's
fuck
a very
is he?
good
And who's
point.
this dude?
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, like,
Richard, are you okay? Oh, he's fine. All right, never mind.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. This is just a usual day for him, really.
Yeah.
And there were no clues as to where Richard might be then.
Not at the moment, no.
But he was here when he sent out the ghoul for art supplies.
Yes.
Okay,
Or he was,
so not
or
that
at some
long
point. I mean, you do know that like, Rex, that like the art ghoul is pretty much like on a schedule more than anything.
So okay. Might have some more questions for. I shouldn't have sent him home. I always do that.
You could
I need to
try-
talk to Rudolph.
yeah, he's definitely like out of the building now. You could try to go look for him though.
Yeah, I
Alright,
think that might be. What do you reckon, Pete? Is that the only?
I
anything else we
mean,
need to do here.
well, first of all, you should figure out where your sire actually is. Any alternate addresses or something like that. But if there's nothing here, well, I mean, if there's nothing here, yeah, you should probably go look for him, and I should probably, and Pete like gestures to the kind of wrecked state of things. I should probably do a bit of cleanup.
Oh, you gonna call the boys?
Yeah, call the
Boys,
cops, boys.
let's go.
I'm actually going to like do a bit of like I'm not actually going to call them. I'm going to do a bit like of just like tidying up myself.
Wow.
Okay.
And if I find like a carpet that I can wrap up the body in, I will get my own, like I'll call up my own boys and get them to like go dump it in the river or something.
All right, I'm gonna say, give me real quick a. So this is kind of like a crime scene cleanup. Give me a larceny and a charisma roll.
Crime scene cleanup.
Because you're trying to not only are you clean, you're trying to do it with a
actually
purpose.
have those. Yes.
Let's go.
Larceny charisma. No modifier. Go.
Go.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, all right.
Yeah!
Only 3 successes, but that's more than enough. So like you clean it up that like you could easily make people think like you hide the occult stuff, you kind of rearrange the body in a way that looks like, oh, this is a very fucked up robbery and not this is a ritual vampire murder. So you're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah, putting the books, but any books on a bookshelf back in alphabetical order.
No,
Sweep with a broom.
A lot of art books. And then while this is going on, so Rex, you kind of leave the apartment building and you get ready to go look for your side and you just hear, hey, Rex, hey.
Oh no.
And it's coming from a dumpster?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Just at the dumpster.
Don't listen, Rex. Don't approach the dumpster. Don't do it, because you will die.
Does thou, Rex, approacheth the dumpster?
I have.
I
to.
mean, do you recognize the voice? Or is it just like
you approach the dumpster? It's very timid. It's very quiet. But when you approach the dumpster and you open it, hey, there's Richard.
he was just hiding in the dumpster the whole time.
Richard, what are you doing in here?
Hi, I was drawing garbage. Yes. No. Oh, did you? Oh, you saw what happened in there. Okay, that's good.
Who was that? Tell me what's going on.
Oh, I should explain. So, so I had a Toreador guest over. We were talking about art, and we were feeling peckish, right? You know how we like to get blood to drink
Oh no.
as vampires. So I went to get us a snack, and I saw that, and I panicked, and then my ghoul came, and I affected his mind so that he thought that it was me, and I've hidden the dumpster after I told him to call you, which he didn't know how to do before that point. And I figured if I could just, if it works for a Nosferatu, I bet I could live in the trash for a while. I don't want to get killed like that, Rex. I don't want to get killed like that.
Richard, you won't. Jesus, you gave all of us a goddamn scare. You know how scared Rudolph is right now?
Yeah, I'm scared too, there was a body in my house. It was decapitated. It was the most grisly scene. I started to draw it. I can't get it out of my mind. And he has these really frenetic charcoal sketches on a book that he brought with him into the dumpster. He has a whole he has a full sketchbook in there. Very good crime scene photos, more or less. Great sketches. But he's like, listen, I don't know. I mean, Yeah, I feel like people are following me everywhere all the time. Anyway, so I don't know how this one found me. I mean, maybe I was careless the other night. I was just gonna get a drink, and I thought I saw someone saw me. But nothing happened. Nothing happened. So I took my victim home as usual, and then maybe this happened. Oh no. I just gotta.
So someone followed you home. Do you know who it was? Did you see him?
I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. I would tell you by now if I knew who did that. But I didn't. I just been sketching circles. I've been just sketching circles.
Did you see anything today at all?
I've been in the dumpster the entire time. I figure I want to make sure. I want to make sure you're here first. That's why you can't let the camera know that I'm alive. Can't let him know I'm alive. If he comes back and kills me, I'll. I mean, like I said, once you get past the smell, it's not so bad in here. I could live in the sewers. I could. Oh, I don't want to eat a rat. I just
grab him by the lapels and drag him out of the dumpster.
No, please, no.
Just slap him. Quiet. Shut up for a second. It's not the Camarilla doing this. Now, tell me, who was your guest?
Oh, he was some German toreador I met at a gallery the other week. I can't remember his name. You probably get the feeling that the victim wasn't specific to this vampire, more like wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah. We're probably gonna have to tell the toreadors that someone was murdered because do we have to? Richard, did anyone know he was here?
I don't know. We're just gonna talk about art. I was gonna show him my books. We're gonna compare sketches, and then it's all ruined. It's all ruined. I don't want to eat rats. Rex. Listen, I can't. Rats don't taste very good. I've tried it once. I've tried most things once, except death. That's the one thing I won't try once.
Look, Richard, you're gonna be fine. Okay. No one knew he was here. And it wasn't the Camarilla. You ain't got nothing to worry about, okay? So just draw off for a second. Just keep quiet and just keep drawing.
That's easy for
and
you
I'll
to
sort
say.
everything out, okay?
A vampire was ritualistically murdered in my house, and you're telling me it's fine. It's not fine. This is the least fine thing that's ever happened to me. Listen. I know how I am. I get a little nervous sometimes, but usually I can calm down. Usually things happen to my nerves that I can relax. I can be like, oh, it's just me. It's just in my head. It's just in my blood. And now there's a dead vampire killed in my house. And you're telling me to calm down. I'm not going to calm down.
There's been a lot of dead vampires lately, and there's going to be a lot more.
That's not good news.
So I need you.
That's not good news.
Rex, maybe you want to just offer him sanctuary at my place.
Yeah. I was gonna drag him upstairs and just see how you were going, Pete, and just sort of talk and figure out what the hell we're gonna do with him.
Yeah, I guess at this point we could have Pete done cleaning it up. Like you just kind of come in, you're like, you just have a trash bag, you just kind of bend it upstairs.
Yeah,
right.
throw it in the. Yeah, Pete is carrying a trash bag over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. He opens up the dumpster that Richard was just in, throws the trash bag in, closes it, dusts off his hands, and then he looks at the two of them and is like, "So,
Pete, do we have a spot for Richard here for a little while to lay low?"
Hi,
oh
Pete.
yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you just why don't I just open up a hotel? But no, I've got a room in the back. He should be fine.
Oh, can I bring my art supplies? At this point, I think Pete, you just threw them all out.
We'll get you some new ones. I don't want to. This speed is of the essence. You understand?
Oh, thank you. All right,
we'll get Rudolph to get you some more. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Let's go. I don't want to be in this dumpster anymore. I don't want to eat rats. I keep saying I don't want to eat rats, but I really want to emphasize the point that I want to eat rats.
Well, I mean, if you do end up eating rats, make sure to save the tail because you can give it to Bahamut the Dragon King to get a class change.
Carmine projected 100 years in the past just to let.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? It's like some sort of. some sort of force possessed my body for a second and made me say that.
It's almost like the Malkavian, like the collection of Malkavians caused some of the madness to get inflicted on Pete.
Yeah, I guess we bundle him up in the backseat. We kind of like bundle him up in the backseat of the Model T and drive back to Pete's Sweets.
All right, sounds good. So meanwhile, during like way earlier in the night, like I said, this is gonna be a little disjointed, but it's we're setting up for next. So Aria and Katsumi, you're both you guys are currently living at an apartment. Describe like kind of what apartment you think you two are living in now, because for people who don't know, Aria. I mean, you guys have been living like a small like temp apartment. Like this is not the Ritz and glamour as your old place. But spoilers for everyone who hasn't watched the early episodes. A lot of dudes died on Ari's bed.
Yeah.
To the point where it was just gonna be an issue to keep living there.
Yeah. I'd say this apartment. I mean, obviously, it's like not the cool swank one that not the cool swank one that the Bruja lady had. We're not going to think about that. We're not going to perceive it because the image of her with her boy toys is just forever burned in my mind, and I have nightmares about it.
The tornado.
The tornado. No, don't say it.
You two introduced me to that. I can't make you forget now.
Ah, you fucker. The unholy knowledge that I have given to you, you give back to me. So this new apartment, it's as neat as she can get it. I'm assuming, yeah, it's not as like swanky, but is it like is it high class? Is it low class? What would you say?
I like to imagine it's like a middle class apartment that the two of you have kind of like mother daughter spritz it up as much as you can.
Yes, pretty neat. The bed sheets are now red, so it won't stain. It won't stain if it happened again. Red satin. As waterproof if we could get it, you know.
Exactly, Kank.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's pretty neat. It's similar, you know, has like a little homey touch. It's pretty put together as any Toreador would want to have it. Art supplies are the only area of like the house that's pretty messy is like her art corner. There's like a bunch of paint and everything all there. But yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we forget Aria is an artist and like not just like a dad.
Not just a piece of ass.
Yeah. I mean,
this piece of ass has talent.
I mean, it's weird that she holds the paintbrush in her cheeks, but I mean, besides that.
No, she does a cool trick where she holds it between her cleavage and she paints like a perfect portrait. Like you're like, oh wow, cool.
Yeah. It's unfortunate when she uses her hands though, and then it's just like, you know, it's just like stick figures.
Oh lord.
So the kind of like early morning, this is the closest thing you two have gotten to like some like little happy little private time in a while.
Yeah.
And that is interrupted by a phone call.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. I can't. We have daughter mother bonding time in peace for love of God. So I just pick up the phone and I'm like, hello. Who is this?
And you recognize it is Victor.
I'm not gonna. No, I didn't do that. I'm you know. I'm like, I just look at Katsumi. I'm like, ooh.
She's like, Aria, I can't explain. I need you to come to the library right now.
Really now?
Please be alone. It's urgent.
Please
it's very
be
urgent.
Ooh.
I'm like holding the phone, looking at Katsumi, and I'm mouthing, "I'm getting laid tonight." Like I'm like, my mouth is. I'm like pointing at the phone and making like, you know, the sex and fucking motion with my fingers. I'm like,
I'm just shaking my head, shaking my head violently.
Sure. Right away, like right now.
It's very important. Right away, right now.
All right. I'll catch a ride and see you there, I guess. And I hang up and I go to Katsumi and I'm like, well, Katsumi, it seems that Victor has something he wants to tell me, I guess. He says it's very urgent. He wants me to come alone. I don't want to drop you off on Pete and have you have him babysit again. But at the same time, I don't know if I can bear to leave you alone. I worry for you, you know. I am
Mom,
your mother after all.
Go get that cock.
Katsumi, I have raised you well. I will come back with a fully typed detailed report of exactly the things we did, just for you, darling, just for you.
Thank you.
That's the current kind of degenerate she walked on, Mr. Personality. Hello.
Wait, does Aria have like extensive typist training?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you're going to get a snack, please don't bring them into my bedroom. We know what happened last time.
Aria
lucky-
fucking telling someone that's really rich.
Yeah. Listen, I know the sheets are satin and they're red and they're as waterproof as we can get them, but I just don't want to deal with that again. So, I mean, you have your own bed next time. If you're gonna ruin the sheets, ruin your own sheets, please, darling. But of course, be careful. Be careful. Do not let strangers into the house unless they are food. And please do not kill anybody while I am gone. Okay? Love you. Mwah. And I give her like a little kiss on the head, like any mom does. And if you need absolutely anything, call Pete. It's just throwing Pete under the bus again. And then I adjust the girls, adjust the twins, as they say, and I'd go get that cock. go get that Tremere cock.
All right,
Get that cock.
So Aria heads out to get that cock, and you show up at the Tremere library like as fast as you can. You're hauling like you're getting all the taxes. You're paying them extra to like go there super quick, and you arrive there, and Victor's not waiting outside.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh no. Did she
Normally
get bamboozled?
No, I got ghosted, guys. I'm gonna.
No, ghosted.
You wait for a
Oof.
bit, and eventually Victor does come out though.
Hmm.
He's like, "Oh, hi, Aria. Fancy seeing you here tonight."
Yeah, fancy seeing you too as well. So, what did you want to talk about?
What do you mean?
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
She got bamboozled.
I swear to fucking God, you called me, didn't you?
No, I've been working with the Tremere to prepare for the gala. We have to set up so many charms and defenses, and meanwhile,
Oh god!
No, that's
Back-
me.
back at the apartment, Katsumi, you're kind of just sitting around. You're like, oh,
Vibing.
My mom is getting a ride that grade A German piece of beef, and then you
She's getting that German sausage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me
the
that
German
seven
sausage.
octopus. Yeah.
and then you out of the corner of your eye you kind of notice the doorknob begin to twist, and by twist I don't mean like jiggle, like distort, like kind of pull in on itself, like it was made of taffy.
Oh my god, am I getting high?
No, bitch, you getting robbed. Get the fuck out of here.
And then you look around and there's like other parts of the room that are doing that. Like the sheets begin to twist and crawl. Like the perception of the distance between the door and the bed begins to increase and decrease, like almost at random.
Oh man, do I have a weapon nearby or anything?
You
Or
have
something that I can...
you do have your gun. I think you have a pistol.
You should also get the fuck out of there.
Okay, I guess I'll grab my pistol and just keep running towards the areas that are just like not being distorted and try to find a way out. I guess I'll have to do a roll for that, right?
Yes. Go ahead and roll me a. Let's pull up the dice.
Yoro, are you okay?
No, I'm panicking. This is the worst day of my life. First, I don't get dick. Second of all, my daughter's in trouble. What kind of fucking bullshit is this?
Roll me a resolve insight.
Okay, resolve insight.
Come on, Katsumi, score some fucking goals.
I can't believe that Aria got played like that.
That is.
Too easy.
I'm gonna become a femcel. I've had it. I'm good.
Okay, resolve what? What was it? I forgot already.
Insight.
Insight. Okay. Where is insight?
It is in the.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I have nothing on there.
Let's go.
What about resolve? You have an extra D10, don't you, or something? Yeah.
What I get?
You
Oh
guys-
God.
Oh, you got.
Ooh.
Oh, Oh, you
Hunger
got
success.
you did get a hunger success. So I'm just gonna say in this instance, the panic is causing your hunger to go up by 1 because you are like,
Mhm.
oh god, everything's all cylinders. Luckily, so you're managing to keep your wits about you as you run to different corners of the room, but even your gun, as you look at it, is like beginning to like twist in and around itself.
Oh man, honestly, like.
And then you hear
Get out.
the knock on the door. Hello, the Onyx Path. Hello, welcome, friends.
Whoa, welcome,
Hello,
Wayne.
welcome.
How are you doing? Wait, like the publisher? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait, huh?
Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Huh.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah! These are like the
Yes.
the
Oh,
holy
man.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh no. Hello.
Hello. Welcome. We are running your game today.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
What the fuck?
That's
Yes,
unexpected.
How is your game? I am Halbernacht the Mimic Elf, and these are my multitude of VTuber friends running our 1920s vampire, the Masquerade. It's paradoxes. There's still. Welcome.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah, welcome.
you came at a good time because things are going real bad for Katsumi right now.
Oh.
It's been a fun session so far, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm about to yeet myself out the window right now.
Yeah, honestly, that might be the best situation. Like that might be,
Yeah.
this might be
How
the
many
only
times
thing.
have I been
Yes,
yeeted out the
that's right.
window in this
Like-
session?
Like twice, but it's strange that it's happened more than once to you and not to me. Given that
Yeah.
I'm really into defenestration, so I'm a
So-
little jealous.
yeah.
But you know, what can I say?
So you do hear a voice that just says like, "Let me in, Katsumi."
No, run, bitch! What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm yeeting myself out the window.
All right,
What
roll me another check. Roll me another check. Oh yeah, enjoy the lurk.
So another insight resolve.
Yes, it is.
Come
Okay.
on.
No.
Oh no, you no.
All
No,
right,
I'm getting injured, aren't I?
No.
What happens as you get an extra D10? All right, you want to roll? You will roll a D10.
Yeah, I'll roll a
Okay.
d10.
I got
How do I
you.
do it again? Okay, you got it.
You could just do. I think Yoro's got it.
Oh, slash. It's a slash roll 1d10, right?
Yeah. All right, that's one success,
Oh,
which is
thank you.
not
Thank
enough.
you.
Damn it!
Not enough.
Damn it! I'm so mad.
We have extra rerolls.
You
here, though, anyway, so-
you have one success and 3 rerolls if you would like to keep spending them.
Sometimes you gotta just take the L, you know?
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
in this situation, yeah, I'm more inclined to just get out of the situation more than try to
As long as
like
you get out the window.
successfully. Yeah, exactly. I'm
Yeah.
more about getting
That'd be
out than
pretty-
successfely getting out, if that makes sense.
All right. So you you go ahead and try, like, just that's it. You're not gonna push it with anymore.
Yeah,
So
no,
what
I'm gonna
happens-
save it for a rainy day.
So as you approach the window, what happens is the window slides up and disappears into your ceiling.
Oh, you fucking bitch! I'm gonna kill
Do I
whoever-
just? What kind of Alice in Wonderland bullcrap is this?
who is doing this? Who is-
Katsumi, you will be judged. Open the door, Katsumi.
Oh no!
Judged?
Oh no! This could be bad. This could be very bad.
Wait, can a hunter do this?
I don't. If he like
There's no
believes
way
in
to
God,
hunt
if he's like a God fanboy hard enough, I know they can do some crazy shit. But I've never heard of like a hunter just literally just going like, I'm gonna bloop reality.
They thought that garlic would work. The's no way that
There's-
that guy's the same level as
Because
this.
because it's
yeah,
one
but he
guy.
believes really hard though.
Yeah, he's just a God fanboy. He's just like, you know, he's a God.
Unless
What
he's
sort
like,
of what sort of
supercharged
god
by
and
the,
anime nonsense is this?
I don't know either, sis.
Listen.
This is crazy.
All right,
Could he be
Katsumi, what do?
supercharged by the Sabbath?
Honestly, I think at this point I'm just start shooting my gun towards the door.
Well, is there? I don't know. Is there? Other, I mean, so I'm assuming there's other windows in the house. I don't assume there's like one-
Apartments, windows, sis.
No,
I
this
mean-
is 1920 Chicago. There's one if you're
Ah.
generous.
Oh
And
my
that,
god.
That one is gone.
Okay.
So say give me another check if you wish to shoot your gun at all. Same deal.
Insight and resolve. Please, bitch, please.
You attempt
mean-
you attempt to shoot the gun, but it just melts in your hands and drips uselessly onto the floor.
Oh no.
Katsumi,
How fucked am I
I
actually?
am a very busy man, Katsumi. Quit wasting my time.
It seems like if he wanted to kill you, you would just be dead.
True.
That
he
is
seemed
true.
Like good.
That's kind of a cold comfort in this situation, though, because you're completely out of nothing.
Small victories, yay!
Yeah, guys, we celebrate the small wins around here, and
The
that is
small
At
very.
this point, yeah.
That's a
yeah, we do.
minuscule win. I mean, because mommy told you never to open doors for strangers, but now here's a stranger outside your door, and he's threatening to kill you if you don't open the door.
That's
Oh,
why
God.
I was avoiding so much to try to get away. Okay. I guess at this point I'll just be like, fine. What do you want? What do you want?
Let me in, Katsumi. Then we shall talk.
I'm not supposed to let other strangers into this house, according to my mother.
Wait, he can only come in if he's invited?
Oh,
He's
yeah, he might. Then he's probably that could be a vampire. I don't know if that's like a flaw in V5 though.
The Camarilla will be displeased if you do not let me in, Katsumi.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's the
investment-
inspector from New York.
Oh
Oh,
No,
it's Tom.
no.
This is the worst timeline.
this is the worst time.
Yeah.
At this point, because I know like when is this occurring? Is this occurring like while I'm being like, hey Victor, did you call me, or is this like happening as soon as I left?
This is there's been a wait for you to be gone.
Okay.
So for
And
people who
meanwhile,
don't know,
me and Rex are completely
the,
occupied.
the party, because of Zmi's shenanigans, ended up doing a big Masquerade violation breach, which wasn't their fault, and it was probably good in the end. But, and also thank you, Mr. Parasite, for another D10 roll. However, a Malkavian investigator from the New York branch of the Camera was sent to figure out what has gone down. And
He's gonna probe your mind, Katsumi. He's gonna find out everything that's we've done.
Am I gonna get hypnotized?
That's
Well, he's
if
gonna.
you literally, if you'd let him know if you let him get inside your head, that's it. That's the ball game we've
But he's-
lost unless we
Yeah,
can kill him.
we're
He's
like dead.
melting reality around you. So he's sort
What
of
if it's
already
all in your head?
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
snap out of it, Katsumi. I'm gonna pull like a fucking share and be like, snap out of it.
I was
And,
just
like,
eating hot chips and lying on the internet. Then this random person comes in. You think it's all in my head?
well, no, because it is in your head. Because he's a Malkavian.
Yeah.
Rex, why can't you do
so
this?
like, so yeah. Why can't you do this,
I'm
Rex?
just vibing. I'm not like.
I mean,
This is what happens when you Malkavian right.
Can you?
And
Can
yeah,
she?
I'm not doing that.
Can she break out of it somehow, or can she like snap out of it? You know? Can she?
that's what the rolls have been for.
Oh no, Katsumi.
Did she even realize that it's being mind melted at the moment?
She doesn't know. Like she's gotten enough that she can kind of like vaguely maneuver around the house, but like she hasn't realized this isn't reality. This is inside her head.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you're. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
Wait,
no, no, no,
wait,
no, no.
Yeah.
Wait, Hal, I have a question. So back
Yes.
then, there used to be trash chutes in like almost every
Yeah.
apartment.
Katsumi.
Is that,
Please,
is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Please, it is a thing. It is a thing. Please.
It is a thing. It is a thing. But I'm going to need you to do another roll.
Come on. We have to do this. Come on.
Please.
We have to. This is. Come on. It has to happen.
This has
And
to be the one.
You have
Oh,
four
I
re-
have to do,
you
I
have
have to do, I
four
have to do
rerolls
Spanish
and one
prayer.
free
I have to do
success.
Spanish prayer right here.
All right, let's go.
Come on. Let's go.
Amen. Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's see.
No, do the reroll. Do the reroll. Do the reroll. Yeah.
All right. You have
No,
four
there's
rerolls.
literally, this is literally 0 dice for insight.
Yeah, but we could give her some rerolls. Give her some D10s.
The only reroll that we're gonna get is like another
mean-
hunger success.
If it's an extra D10.
I haven't given myself what do you call it? Like up my stats in a while. I just realized that.
Oh shit.
Really? Did you really roll nothing for insight?
I
Yeah.
have no insight.
She's not like the most introspective musician so far.
This is a
Oh,
very,
no
very
wonder you're getting
bad
wrecked by this dude.
situation.
I mean, if we roll
He's
her,
hard countering you.
would
At best, we can get 2 successes out of this particular
Well, you-
roll. I'm not
well,
even sure that's gonna be
Well,
enough.
there's also a free
Yeah.
success that you guys have banked right now as well.
yeah? Do you want to use it? I mean, this is kind of an emergency.
We should try the
Yeah.
reroll first before using it.
Okay, I'll
So
do a
that we get
reroll.
3 successes.
All right, try to reroll.
Oh, do you want me to do
gonna-
it, or you now do?
No,
We're
I
gonna
got
try
it,
and
I got it,
reroll
I got it, I
Okay.
got it, I got it. I just have horrible luck today.
It's me. I'm average vampire player.
Please.
I told
Oh my
you!
god! Come on! Another one. This has to come on.
you can just roll the individual die. Like it's. let me
Oh,
see.
okay.
Well,
How do
I'll
you do
say-
that?
So that was
It's a
that was a
slash
6,
roll
a
space
3, and this
1d10.
one was a. Okay, no, that's correct. You got your first die was a success here. Your second die was a success here. You're fine. So
Oh.
you can spin the
Okay.
reroll as a success. So I will say that you can make it, but this is going to tear your brain up something fierce. So I'm going to roll. Take 2 points of willpower damage as well.
2 points of willpower.
Ooh.
Yes. So what happens? You like grip on and physically like press your fingers into your head just so you can remember what's real. And like when you kind of really push yourself and it hurts, you see that this is all in your head. That the apartment is fine, and you do see the trash chute. So you run and then duck into the trash chute and go sliding out. And I'm going to need a is there like an acrobat? I guess athletics stamina.
Okay.
Yeah, babe.
Oh, I have no athletics.
Oh my god!
If I get this one, I swear to God.
Come on! Oh, we did it! We
That was a
did it!
crit, but also
All right. So at this
Oh.
point, you're outside. Everything about New York, Chicago is just like crazy town. Everything's melting and twisting.
Oh,
Everything's
so it's
going
even
berserk.
following me.
But you're out and you just start panic running, just going for it, just fucking hauling ass.
Mm-mm.
And then we'll
now
sit,
after running down the street.
and we'll sit on that for a while, and let's go back to Aria.
Oh God, no.
While you stew in that for a bit. So Victor's like, I haven't called you, Aria.
And
Are you okay?
Aria starts.
He like puts his hand on your forehead. He's like, oh wait, no, he's
Anyway, stupid.
human habits sometimes die hard.
So Aria at this point is not panicking yet, but she's like getting on it. She's like, "What do you mean you haven't called me? You called me." Like she's like in denial right now. She's like, "You called me. You called me. I heard your voice on the phone saying that you needed to speak to me." And I, who was it then? Who was it then, Victor? Is it Nosferatu playing a prank? What's going on? You need to tell me. Like she's just kind of projecting all her stress onto him.
He's like, listen, Fraulein, I don't know what's going on. I've been Shamir thought it would be a great idea to throw a party now of all times, and all the other clans are having to deal with.
You mean the
aftermath.
Ventrue, right?
The Ventrue are throwing a party. That who was phone. I trust me. I would have loved to call you at any point, but I've a lot on my plate right now. I wouldn't lie to you. I don't know who called you, but
then Aria just full blown panicking. She's like, I need to get home. Like, who fucking called it? Who was it? It's Katsumi's home alone. Katsumi's alone, and it has to have been some sort of trap or something. I need to get home right now. I need to go. And I'm like Arya's just like on the verge of like frenzying or something. Like the mere concept of Katsumi being in trouble is like just you can't handle that.
So Aria like picks up her dress and just kind of like woohoo, and just begins running. Driving cars coming back. So you're now back at the apartment, and the door is shut.
Okay, so.
And when you jiggle it, it's still locked.
Weird. I start like knocking and Katsumi, are you in there?
Don't you have keys to your own apartment?
I'm just checking if she's okay first of all, and also like there might be a dude in there. I'm like listening for any like shuffling or something like that, like putting my head to the door.
I'll see.
God, is he still there?
I mean, if there is somebody on the other side of the door that wishes you harm, couldn't they just kind of like nail you through the door?
I mean, true.
Oh, everything's fine.
Wait, no, you're out, right? You're out of the.
You heard her.
Oh, I heard her.
Yeah,
You
everything's
heard
fine.
No!
No.
No! You two are colluding in secret. This is capital B, man.
It's
Not
So,
heavy,
yeah.
it's not once.
okay. I'm gonna. Here's the thing, because I know, but Aria doesn't know, and I want Aria to roll like some sort of check, but I don't have anything. Like I don't have anything investigation or anything, so I don't think I could if I wanted to.
Alright, so like you're like, oh, there's a bit of relief that washes over Aria,
Yeah.
and then you like open the door, and Katsumi is not there. Who is there? Lying sprawled out on the bed is a man. Giant and gangly, like at least 7 foot tall, but thin as a rail, pale ashen skin, and a dusty gray suit that does not fit him. Wrapped around this man's head is a dirty burlap sack with a noose that ties it together. But somehow the head still turns to you. Aria Yamamoto, your child ran. I guess you will take her place.
I'm out. I'm running. Hello.
Roll out the door.
All right. Insight resolve, Yoro.
Oh,
Fuck.
it's okay. I have 4 insight and 2 resolve. This
Oh
is.
my god, you better
this
be
could
able
be
to
bad.
handle this. I
I
swear
better
to
be
God.
able to handle it.
I swear
Come
to fucking God.
Come on, Aria. Slay some cock. No modifiers, right?
No modifiers.
So we're just
yeah.
okay. Ooh.
So,
shit.
okay, so
Whoa.
that is a double 10, so that's a 6 plus a 7. So you
So get the fuck out.
you got your wits and run, but as you run out, you do hear him say, "This will look very bad for the Camarilla."
Hey, well, I'm just scared. Hey, here's the thing. I can like do this because I'm like, well, I'm just scared, Like sis, you know, like I'm just like if I.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you look like that, I feel like any vampire would run. You know, like come on, couldn't you send like a hot Malkavian or something, someone who doesn't look that scary? Like if you're gonna look that scary, sis, like I'm popping out.
If you want an investigator that like digs in someone's brain, this is the guy you send.
I know, but why did he have to be ugly?
So you don't know. He can be handsome under the sack. You getting lifted up.
And
Well,
it
yeah,
could just be
dog.
messing with your head anyway, like, just naturally.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right, so Aria, you bolt. He says that you run, and then like at some point you're like, kind of like collect yourself, and this is where you know Katsumi's running, screaming, like full on having a panic attack in the streets of Chicago at like 9 o'clock at night. Like people are staring at her. Katsumi, you are still in your panic run.
Okay, so I'm running over to Katsumi and I'm like grabbing her by the shoulder. I'm like, Katsumi! Like, because first of all, I'm just freaked out and I'm like, super happy to see her. And like, you know, I'm just relieved she's there. So I'm like holding her. I'm like, I grab her by the shoulder and like hug her like super tight, you know. And I'm just like, Katsumi, oh, Katsumi, are you okay? Katsumi, it's okay. Mommy's here. I'm here.
And then real quick before Katsumi comes to her senses, from her mouth, one of you will have to answer to the Camarilla. And then she comes back.
Oh, I hate it here. And then I'm like holding her, and I'm like, first of all, I am assuming I just saw this. I like, you know, I pull back and I like stare at her. I'm like,
what if
oh,
you're
God.
baddie under the sack? Exactly.
Yeah. What if he a baddie though? What if he sick? No. So I break from the hug and I'm like I'm still holding onto her shoulder. I just kind of like stare at her because like, you know, I just heard what the fuck came out of her mouth. I'm like, Katsumi? And you know, I'm asking, are you okay? I'm just you know, out of it. I'm just freaked out. And to Katsumi.
At this point, you're back to your senses. You can act normally now. Everyone is still staring, though. Like
the whole place, it was it was just melting, and I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry. There was someone at the door, and
It's okay. It's okay, Katsumi. It's okay. And I pull her into a hug, and I look her. I kind of glare all around at people, like, "What the fuck are you staring at?" Like,
That's my daughter.
That's my daughter. Hasn't anybody taught you not to stare? It's rude. And then I just start. Okay, shh, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll go somewhere. And I just start trying to walk away, or just get away from that apartment for now, and maybe get a ride. I probably have to tell the Coterie about this, so I probably have to go over to
just go to the Moonflow Club at this point.
Yeah,
that sounds good. So you two will head there, and I think at this point, Pete and Rex would probably reflexively go back there anyway, because they're probably like,
we were going there with the
with Richard anyway. So
Richard, yeah.
So you guys both pull up at like the exact same time.
Okay, I'll pull up.
So like Pete comes out, and then from the cab comes Aria and Katsumi.
And I just run like, Pete, oh my God, Pete, something happened. I'll explain. We need to get in the club. This is an emergency.
Okay, come inside, quick. I just like open the door and like now is not the time to talk. I can clearly see that from their faces.
We've all had a bad day here at the
It's not even like an hour.
Had a bad day.
No, it's been a bit. It's like midway through the night at this point.
Oh yeah.
I just kind of like open the hold open the door for everybody while they head in.
Everyone just sort of stumbles in.
Yeah. And Richard's like, oh hey, how's it going, Aria and Katsumi? I've had the worst day. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh no, this fucker is here! I can't stand him. Can you tell him to leave?
No, Katsumi, now's not the time. We've all been through the ringer tonight. Richard, trust us.
I tell my boys to get like Richard like set up in like one of the back rooms.
Yeah, and they're like, you got a boss, and then Richard's just like, can I draw with you? Like, okay.
And somebody's got to go shopping for like I don't know, paintbrushes for him, something like that. He wants art supplies. Give him a small budget for that.
You got it, boss. If you almost got murdered, you're annoying. not wrong.
God, who's worse, the crazy
Yeah, to be fair,
crazy hunter or the Malkavian?
I'm playing this. I've been playing the rules kind of fast and loose this campaign, so it's bouncing. So
family meeting, my office.
Yes, this is bad. This is bad, Pete. This is very bad.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah, so I assume we all head over to Pete's office.
Yeah, where it's nice and quiet and familiar, and then.
Yeah, there's a really comfy couch.
Really nice couch that the Malkavian Primogen was on for quite some time, so there might
still vaguely smells of her, but that's just because you can't really remove that.
And a nice new clean phone.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes.
So Ari walks in.
Also Anna's here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. So Ari just kind of like strides in. She's not walking. This bitch is power walking, okay? There's fucking Vogue playing in her head or something. Like, she's just walking as fast as she can. She's walking to the thing. As soon as they shut the door, she's like, I don't know if we're safe, Pete. She relays the information. She goes, like, I got a call from Victor. I go over to the library. Victor didn't call. I go back to my own apartment, and I open the door, and I heard Katsumi's voice, and it was the Malkavian. It's the Malkavian that's been poking around Chicago. They've found us. He wanted to talk to us, but I got out of there. He looked horrifying. I didn't know what to do. I just ran, and it seems that Katsumi had the same experience. She was manically running around the city when I got up to her.
Well, Katsumi, what happened with you?
I was just sitting there, and then all of a sudden things just started melting. You know, like when when you get like those weed gummies, I don't know, it was like that. And then all of a sudden I kept hearing a voice, and I tried defending myself, and next thing I know I was just outside, and I just wanted to get away as quick as possible.
Oh,
sorry.
It's okay, kid. It's okay.
Also, a little inside baseball. When you're entered, I DM Nyaru say everything's fine, and the response is, "Hell, this is evil. This is very evil."
God damn it.
I will say, Nyaru though, fucking trooper for doing it anyway.
Yeah.
I was worried that gonna open the door and it was gonna be like a catatonic Katsumi that was like somehow being like mind controlled or something like that.
That
It was worse.
Yeah, it was worse.
Yes.
It was. But Pete, I don't know if we're safe. I think, didn't Greg say the Malkavian dug into his brain? When we left, when I left, he said that it wouldn't look good for the camera. But can you blame me? He was absolutely disgusting.
Listen. I absolutely do not. And I know one thing. So it sounds like this Malkavian investigator, he lured you out of your apartment.
Yeah.
So he could target Katsumi first.
Yeah, but
which means he deliberately went after the kid.
Yeah.
And so now, if anyone in this city is not safe right now, it's him, because we're going to kill him.
Are you, Pete?
Wow, this energy.
Wow.
You can't do that, Pete.
This
Pete.
dad energy, we love it.
Pete, do you know what that means? This is a guy from the Camarilla from New York. This could, if this doesn't go well, or if people find out, this could be our heads.
Listen, we're already in too deep. He might know from Greg already. We can only push forward, but I promise I'm gonna get all of us through this. I'm gonna get all of you through this.
This dude is a dad. This dude is really a dad.
Yeah.
We've come too far to stop now. We just have to push ahead. And if this slime ball thinks he can mess with us, thinks he can pick us off one by one, then he's gonna have another thing coming to him.
I don't know how we're gonna manage this, Pete, but we're a coterie, we're family, so if this is what you think is the best idea and we all agree, then I'm in it with you until the end, Pete.
Look,
and then they do the handshake.
They do the epic handshake, yeah. You son of a bitch.
Somehow there's like a stunt double arm for Aria that's just as ripped as Schwarzenegger,
That just ripped.
but still wearing like a dainty the upper
glove.
glove.
Yeah. Well, sorry to dampen the party here, but we've got a few more enemies we need to consider before we go making new ones.
Oh,
We got a hunter go around cutting off heads.
What? Yeah, I saw Richard down here. He's never around here. What is everything all right? I expect not, but
he's all right. We got a dead Toreador with his head cut off in Richard's apartment.
A Toreador? No.
A foreign one. You wouldn't know him. But,
okay, all right. I thought it was
no one of important, and it's been cleaned up. But we got a pretty
He's a
eager
German,
hunter
right?
running around.
I mean, a German Toreador wouldn't be that out of place, just because, like, at this point in time, there's a lot of like artsy, travel-y stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's okay to kill me from New York.
It's okay.
Matt, please.
It's fine, guys. It's fine.
It's fine.
So, wait, what happened? There's a decapitated Toreador in Richard's apartment. What's special about it?
Well,
it wasn't a vampire.
It was a hunter. A hunter in the city looking for us.
I mean, we've had it coming for a while. We've violated the Masquerade time and time again. I'm not surprised, but of all times for this to happen, really now. Oh my god.
Actually, I think it's the perfect time.
You think it's the perfect? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm glad that you're all on the same page.
Oh my god, we are like, oh.
Pete, you crazy son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
I mean, there's no guarantee that it'll work, but it's worth a shot, right? 2 birds, 1 stone.
We need to. I think that's a definitely good plan you've got there. I just wonder how we're going to put it into motion. I mean,
Well, we do have one advantage. That both of them are after us, which means that we're bait
Yeah.
for both of them.
Don't
Ah,
forget.
So
I
if we can
see.
arrange some sort of meet and greet. Oh, that reminds me. We've been invited to a party.
Wow, things just really do get stacked on top of other things. It seems these days.
Hunter to
We-
the party.
This is just a buffet of woe, isn't it, Pete?
Oh, you haven't even heard what the party's about.
Oh Lord, I have a feeling it's not going to be a fun one. Go on.
The Ventrue are holding a gala in 4 days. And we're the guests of honor. And it's being held jointly between 2 feuding members who both want to be the primogen, who are planning to backstab each other at this, I assume.
At this point, I take the gun from my holster. I hand it to Pete. I'm like, you can just shoot me right now, Pete. You could just end it all for me. Are you saying that on top of juggling these 2 pieces of these 2 bastards, right? These 2 bastards who are on our tail. We are obligated by the Camarilla or the Ventrue or whatever the fuck you want to call them, to attend a party on top of all of this. Well, we're the guest of honor. This cannot be.
And
The
Sabat.
Yes,
and
this is
everybody
on top of what we were
involved.
already dealing with, yes.
Pete, pull the trigger. Pete, just pull it. Just put
Both of the Ventrue are working with the Sabat, and they all have Sabat enforcers with them. So there is a real chance that when they go to kill each other, the Sabat will just turn the guns on them.
You know.
Oh, everybody
I mean,
from my clan is about to die because they're stupid. I just.
I mean, oh,
why
God.
me?
I mean, maybe we could use this to our advantage. I have no clue. We could lure the hunter there and the Camarilla Malkavian there and just have a bomb go off. I don't know.
It sounds like all we need to survive this thing is a good escape plan, and everything else will sort itself out.
I mean, I feel like this is a scenario where we should let all of the other clans know just about the fact that something's going to go down at the gala, and have
that
them
sounds kind of. I mean,
all steer clear of it.
Yes. So far, none of you have spilled the beans that you know the Sabat connection. So that's.
Is that were we ever supposed to spill the Sabat connection? I mean, I guess we.
We almost did to the bull.
It's an option you have in your pocket.
I mean, we could use it to get the collector off our backs for a bit.
True. I mean, we have a really amazing tendency to pay attention to things right when they boil over. So
Yeah.
I'm not
All
sure.
right, this is a fucking crock pot of sadness right here.
This is.
Oh wait, hold on. Do I know the bull mentioned a singer? Do I know which singer it was?
Oh, it was a,
You didn't. I don't think
it was a movie star.
A
You
movie
didn't-
star, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't ask for
I did not.
details on that.
No, you didn't.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't be like, oh, what movie star is gonna be there? I want to know. Ooh, you can't really do that.
No.
I mean, we could have.
I know who it's gonna be, but Pete doesn't know who
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Like, we kind of know. So I guess
There's another layer there too.
All of the layers are at this one particular
this is-
spot. If we can get them to
so-
converge.
What a beautiful
bull-
cake of crap this is.
There's a good chance that the bull and the fox don't know that the other one has Sabat enforcers. If they did know,
True.
then that means that they wouldn't be using them at all, because the Sabat aren't going to kill the other Sabat. You know,
Yeah.
probably.
So they
I
probably.
I need
we
to
should
get
tell the
into a
bull.
meeting. I need to get into a meeting with both of them. No, we have to tell them at the same time.
No, because we want to get rid of the fox. Because then the bull gets in charge of the Ventrue, and he's our friend.
I don't think. Well, he's our friend, but
Rex,
not Pete's
Rex.
friend.
No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
No,
Oh no.
All right, fair. This is Ventrue
Probably.
business. I'm a Malkavian.
My friend,
You guys do it.
no, my friend, like the bull is not any better than and in fact, I don't want the conflict between the bull and the fox to get like a clear winner at the moment. but I do need them to all maybe not kill each other at the same time, because they're all going to get killed by the Sabbat if we do nothing, and
any other
if we
guests
just
too,
go attend
probably.
without any sort of plan, we'll all get killed by the Sabbat. So that's gonna happen.
So here's also the thing: do we have any concrete proof that both of them are doing it? I think we have proof that, Pete's sire was helping, but he was siding. He was siding with the bulls. We have proof that the bulls do. We don't have concrete proof that Fox is doing it.
a man named Mr. Green who was also working with the strange cafeteria lady-esque Bruja last time.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And like you guys have like had some like knowledge about, like, you've seen the Sabbat come, like you've heard about the Sabbat. You've been told this, but I don't know if you have anything you could like concretely say. These two are going for it with that. At one point that might have been available, but the dockside raid kind of got botched after Rex decided to say hi to a homeless man. And then the homeless man
we've kind of done things a bit out of order.
And the homeless man said hi to Rex's small intestine.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, I'm glad, Kangfest. I'm glad. Yes.
This is quite a pickle we're in.
So we have 4 days to come up with a plan that does not. We have 4 days to come up with a plan to deal with the party, and in the intervening time, we have to deal with the fact that we are pursued and hunted by two enemies.
We could crash the party. In a sense,
we're the guests of honor.
Set something up. Like, get the hunter. We're the bait, right? The hunter is obviously going to be. Well, I don't know if the hunter's looking for us if he went after.
I'll be the bait.
We could, hypothetically, for the sake of the argument, we could get the hunter to crash the party. And that, first of all, he'll probably be eliminated, and then we only have to, like, if he's literally one guy in a room full of vampires, I don't know how many he can take in a fight, but or in general, but then that leaves the Malkavian as well, and I don't.
We could easily make an appointment with both of them. Leave some clues around for the hunter that will be somewhere. That's true. Some point, and then the Malkavian that we're going to be there, and then just duke it out.
Because what you guys have seen from about what Richard mentioned is that the only reason Hunter found Richard is because Richard was sloppy one night, so he doesn't know about anything directly. So you could lay some clues to kind of lead him to wherever you want him to go.
True, and we are very good at being sloppy. We are very good at leaving behind a trail of bodies, so I'm sure that won't be too much of a problem.
With the Ventrue, could we just sit both the fox and the bull down and just say, cut the bullshit? We know you're both working with the Sabbat. You can't do that because the Sabbat would just kill everybody.
Almost certainly they won't just listen. We can try it.
We can definitely try, I guess, but I feel like they'd both vehemently deny that each the individual are doing it, then blame the other one, like, oh, I know you're working for the Sabbat, and it's like a stupid thing because vampires are stupid and petty.
But then they'll both know that the other one knows that they know, and so they'll sort of
layers.
It'll be one of those situations where it's like they're not going to listen to us, but then they'll know that the other one has them too, and they'll know that they'll most likely get backstabbed if they try it.
All right, so you're saying really plant the seeds that each one knows that the other one's up to some shit.
Like mutually assured destruction kind of
Get
moment,
them to distrust the Sabbat.
Yeah, exactly. And so, they're not going to listen to us, but they'll be like, okay, well, I can't do that anymore because that's just going to kill me.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a way to kind of cool off the situation at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But then, so we'd also have to be very quick with the hunter, like, if that makes sense, because I have a feeling if the Malkavian's gonna read our minds and then he's gonna know that we sent a hunter after him, that hunter better be right behind him when he reads our minds. That hunter better be right next to him with a stake going, hello motherfucker, and then just stake him right then and there, because that's gonna be a moment. Like, essentially, like, once that happens, you can't fail. We have to just take him out right and then there and make it look.
I mean, we are going to have to fight at least one of them. The
Yes.
the one who wins.
The one who wins. I
The
mean,
one that takes all.
yeah, I mean, because if we say like, oh, the hunter killed him, the hunter got to him, then we're kind of like off the hook, right?
Mm.
It's not really our fault. Whereas if we have to kill him, then like we're not on the hook and we're in
Then
trouble.
it's killing a Camarilla official from a different district. Then it's
I
Yeah,
mean, as
that
long as
is-
I mean, regardless, as long as they're both dead, we can say whatever we want.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, and also there's no witnesses, of course.
And we'll just make sure we bring a knife to cut off the.
Can we borrow a?
Well, like,
yeah. So
if we- okay.
because listen, there can't be witnesses, which means we can't do it at the party.
Yeah.
Can we get Greg to lend us a warehouse?
I don't know. that's a. I mean, Greg is a homie, but I don't want him to get in trouble too. Because like, I mean, we could.
Not like his warehouse, just a warehouse on the docks.
I mean, you could call him up and ask.
You have a
go
spare
into the
warehouse
forest
lying
somewhere?
around?
Pete rings him up on the phone. Pete rings him up on the phone while we're all discussing this together.
But couldn't we just like go out to the woods somewhere?
There's a park, yeah.
It's a park. Well, if there's a park,
I mean,
we
I'd like it to be.
there
I'd
is
like
a
it to be
park.
enclosed, like in the end, like the warehouse at the ending of Death Note, so that like people aren't like nobody will see.
we're gonna all die, and we're all gonna be doing the Kira laugh, like we're fucking getting our ass beat by like
Yeah,
two
Pete,
dudes.
listen, Pete's gonna teach the party how to swim.
Oh no! Well, we're going swimming. My
God,
Oh,
fucking Death Note
no.
references.
Okay,
no.
but anyway,
Yeah.
yes, no.
say hi
so,
to him
like,
for
literally-
me. Say hi to Greg for me.
All right, so Greg's
Yeah,
like, "Hey,
I mean,
Pete, how's
Pete's
it
on the
going?"
phone with Greg in front of all of you. Hey, Greg. So you know how you talked about the Malkavian inspector reading your mind and
Yeah,
whatnot?
hate the guy. Go up on my head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So I was wondering, and I don't want to hassle you, buddy, but I was wondering if you happen to have a spare warehouse just kind of lying around that you could kind of, clear out, because we're gonna kind of need a place for some stuff to go down, and we'd like there to be no witnesses.
Are you going to kill him?
I mean,
we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna.
I'm not a big detective over here, but the implication is very strong based on your series of words.
We're just gonna talk. We're just.
okay. I will say this. It will be a place for him to die. Not necessarily by us.
You do know I'm a primogen, right? Like, at the end of the day, I do work for the Camarilla,
Yep.
and you just told me that you're going to...
Yeah. I know. But Greg, you're the only person in this city we trust.
Making this real hard on me, Pete. Making this real hard on me.
Almost as hard as his muscles. Amen.
Amen.
If you don't listen, Greg, if you don't want to be involved in this any further, I completely understand. We'll take it. We'll try it out in the park instead.
Don't tell him.
You're just telling him more details, Pete.
I want to help, but if that would come back to me, then that I was implicated. That this is a lot to take in, Pete. And the other day you were talking about resurrecting the Gangrel Primogen as a monster.
Yes.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our end game plan. Yeah.
I like how you're just taking his little brouhaha brain, wrap around it so easily, Pete. It's a very admirable trait.
This may be the last favor we can ask him.
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna go for it, and I will be fine with it if he doesn't, because I want him to make the choice, and I don't want there to be any pressure on him.
We love you, Greg. We love
Listen-
Greg.
Greg love.
Listen, Pete, listen. I can give you a small warehouse, but if push comes to shove and whatever bullshit you're planning blows up, I'm gonna have to report that we had this conversation to some degree.
That's fair. No, Greg, that's fair. That's fair. You got to take care of yourself first. We understand.
It's not just me, it's about my boys too.
Yeah, I understand.
And he does.
You got to
give
do what you can for your boys.
He does give you the address of a small warehouse down at the docks, kind of real out of the way. He's like, I can't. do anything besides this, you go get no Bruja men. I'm gonna pretend like nothing's going on. And this is probably the only favor you're gonna get from me, because I love you all, but you're really pushing my patience here with some of these requests.
Yeah, we understand, Greg. Hopefully, when all this is over, we're going to be the ones doing stuff for you.
God, I hope so. And he hangs up.
Damn it! Greg is such a real one. I feel so bad.
We found like the one person who could be like a rock for the party, and we're just kind of been abusing that.
No, you can't abuse Greg.
It's almost like vampires are bad people, even though you guys are like, man, all these fucking vampires, Jesus Christ, they're dicks. Anyway, we're gonna murder a government official in a shed. Can you provide the shed?
Are we toxic friends? Are we toxic friends?
We're toxic friends. Yes. Oh my god, I'm so sad.
You're vampires. It's expected. It's expected. Poor Greg, indeed.
Poor Greg.
The reason we're not screwing each other in the party over is because it's more useful to be friends with each other.
You guys do have a legitimate bond, though. Like it's
yeah.
I mean, Pete is ride or die.
Yeah, Pete is ride or die. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
The blood of the family is thicker than the covenant of the Coterie. I don't know. Something like that.
Oh my god.
Friends like this, you don't need enemies. Yeah.
He's just the Vin Diesel meme of family. Family.
So you have this warehouse.
Okay. So we have the scene for the murder fest.
All right.
Yes.
If we don't pull this off before the big party, then it's going to happen at the big party.
Yeah.
We literally can't have it happen at the big party.
No, we can't. It will backfire.
We have to do this
if we do
beforehand.
that.
So we have the scene, and now we need to arrange a meeting. And
Okay, so we have to.
And we have to lure the hunter to there. And
I mean, this is a unique opportunity for us.
It is.
In that we are planning a fight, which means we have prep time.
We have prep time.
Every other time a fight has been sprung upon you guys.
Yeah.
Which means for once we might not be
Rex's
completely ineffectual.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, we need. Because the hunter dude is obviously like a noob, and he's kind of dumb about things. I mean, he can get the job done, but he's like kind of a noob. Can we count on that too?
Well, it's less that he's the noob and more like he's like based what Rex found, probably self-trained. Like he's not part of a hunter organization. He is a rogue agent.
Oh, will the Malkavian be able to work his magic on him since the hunter is just
Yeah.
so...
I mean, if he got that true faith, if he has that power of anime and Jesus on his side, then like he might be able to like if his faith is like really strong, he might be able to like get through it essentially.
The question is like where we're gonna leave clues for him because he seems to just be targeting vampires, like not particularly particular about it.
Because that's gonna require like masquerade violations or something is a thing like to attract a hunter. Like
this fucking plan.
Like it's a dumpster fire of a plan, but it's our dumpster fire.
Don't you laugh at our plan? You put us in this situation.
Yeah, because I mean, we could track him down. We could have someone be like, "Ooh, hi hunter, come get me," and then we run to the fucking warehouse. I don't know.
Obviously we know like where they are. We can just like call them up and like, hey, come over to this warehouse. My parents aren't home. And
the hunter just like Sonic runs over. He's like, "Oh, a word, vampire
Word on God,
on God, on God, on my mama," and then
I guess as a little bit of GM insight too. Is since you guys are both the bait, if you could just like somehow convince him that like you live there and that's like you like bot like the last time he found some guy was through a botched feeding, which is just some to lay on the table to kind of.
We're just
help
gonna.
out. I'm not a total bastard. I mean, I'm enjoying all your suffering.
Okay,
But
team. What I'm proposing is this. Obviously, Katsumi and Aria's apartment isn't safe. We all need to get to a different location anyway. what if for the next couple days, nights, we live while we're planning this out? We live in the warehouse.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Pete, you and I also need to move because the investigator would absolutely know where we live as well. There's no way he wouldn't at this point.
We also
So this will give us time because we don't want the investigator coming on us before we're ready.
And also Richard. We need to move Richard. So
yeah.
I mean, we could bring him with us. Like the more the merrier, you know. Like the more vampires in one room, the merrier.
Actually, he doesn't know anything. The investigator can't mess up his head anymore.
Yeah.
Fair point. Yeah.
So the investigator isn't killing people. He's just investigating.
Yeah, the investigator, like obviously these are both threats, but they're independent threats. The investigator might not even know about the murder at Richard's.
Yeah.
But he'll get, if he goes to your place, finds Richard, messes up his head, he'll find out about it, and then he'll know about the hunter.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't leave Richard there.
Okay, so also because the hunter was at Richard's place, he might be gunning for Richard, honestly. So Richard is also counts as bait.
Yeah, okay, but to take him with us, I don't want to live. I don't want to live with him. Like, I'm fine rooming with all of you.
I'll suffer.
We can like designate him like a little corner of the warehouse where he just is away from all of us at all times.
We
can
hang up. We can hang up some curtains. We can hang up some curtains.
Just come and annoy us.
Just like put him in a box of some art supplies. You don't even need holes for it.
Yeah. He wants to be in. He wants to be in like a little tight little space. Just give him like a little like drawing box, and there. Okay, just sit there.
I feel like we're putting him in a mental institution at this point.
Well, he is kind of. Well, he kind of needs it, Nyaru. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
So
we have two primogens we can make him stay with. We can make him stay with the Malkavian primogen, and they would have fun together. But we can also
absolutely
give
not.
To
not future.
She will want another date.
Absolutely 100% not. Not just that, but also that it will. If Richard is bait, it will lead either of our foes to the Malkavian primogen. So I think personally, I just kind of I'm opposed to that.
I think we do have to. We unfortunately do have to live with Richard for a couple of days before the hunter. Just give him like a little box and say, okay, you know, be good. Here's some crayons and a little piece of paper. Go draw some stuff, and then he'll do. Like, I'm an artist, I get it. You know, sometimes you just want to be holed up in like a little closet and draw for like 2 or 3 days, and come out and be like, I drew this, and like go back inside. You know, like he's fine.
I'm so glad to hear that Aria came out of the closet.
Oh my god. But I mean, he won't be too much of a problem if you stuff him in a crate, you know, and like
there's plenty of crates on the docks too, so that's fine.
Like it's fine. He'll be fine. He'll be okay. He'll just be occasionally mumbling about something from the crate, you know. You know, maybe to attract the hunter, we can also spray paint giant Camarilla signs all over the the warehouse, just so they really know.
Yeah. Nothing would backfire about that, especially.
Yeah.
No,
just so they really know that we're there, you know.
Let's nod and say we did.
I mean, I don't know. Botched field feeding. What else?
Yeah, do some sloppy feedings while we're there, and then
sloppy
and someone would know how to contact the investigator at some point, right? And we can just...
basically, as far as the 4 of us are concerned, compared to the quote unquote nightlife of Chicago, from this moment forward, once we get set up, we're off the grid.
Yeah.
We don't talk to anyone outside of us. We don't make any calls.
I mean, to be fair, you're gonna be in a warehouse. There's not really gonna be a phone in there.
Yeah. We're not gonna speak to anyone. We're not going to interact
just use so many disciplines. Yeah, just be like, fuck it, dementation, whatever.
Woo! I diagnose you with depression.
which means that all of our regular blood supplies are off the table.
Yeah, Rex is gonna get a little cranky, a little grumpy from not
Uh-oh.
getting his.
Yeah, grumpy.
That could be good because frenzying makes you very strong sometimes, and that could be very good. That could be very good.
Yeah, but when I frenzy, then shit doesn't go right.
Yeah, that's when he
Damn
goes
it.
on the magical trip to his own mental archives. And
That's true.
That's not conducive to a stakeout.
I mean, I'm sure
the
there's.
magical trip to mental archives just sounds like such a like BBC Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't
Sure.
believe Rex is just
BC
been a
Sherlock.
coverback.
I have
Oh,
blood in containers anyway, so can I just keep some?
Well, you could also. There's also probably like drunkards on the dock, so you're like kind of fine.
To be fair,
Well, I mean,
if you want someone with like cheap alcohol in their blood, the docks where you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let me just kind of make this clear. Rex, we're not going back to your place at all.
That's fine.
Because he will be there almost because he was at Aria and Katsumi's and he's not yet here, which means we have a very limited time window, which means he's at your place right now. So we have to go now immediately.
Okay.
Well, luckily Rex's place is warded. The trouble would be if you showed up and he's in front of your front door, though.
I was just going to say that'd be a great way to bait him to the warehouse.
Put like a sign or something.
We'll get one of your boys to go there, pick up some guns, and then come back to the warehouse, and then he'll obviously follow.
Okay,
that.
yeah, but obviously we'll do that. We'll do that later on. Should I leave instructions for my boys to do that? Like, we need to pick a time for this, like right now, so that we can set things up immediately before we go.
So, yeah, because once that dude like sees what's going on, he follows him, it's gonna happen. Like he's gonna be like on his tail, right? He's gonna, as soon as we get the guns, that motherfucker's gonna be there essentially. And like, yeah, and so we need to like time this, like essentially like when that happens, we need to have the hunter like there, almost already there or something. Like it needs to be, it's like a very tight like time window for everything to occur.
The gala is 4 nights from now. So I'm thinking midnight, 3 nights from now or 2 nights from now.
It'd be best to give ourselves a little wiggle room, I'd say.
Yeah, so 2 nights.
Yeah, so maybe like 2 nights from now.
We need to heal.
The night after next, then.
Yeah.
At midnight at that point is when the guns, I'll arrange to have the guns arrive. From Rex's place.
So he's...
So getting him there is going to be fine. How do we get the hunter there? Do we just, like... What we could do is, because we know that he knows... he's after Richard, right? And he knows where Richard lives.
I mean, we're assuming, yeah, he's after Richard. I don't know if he maybe like changed targets or maybe he's still on him.
What you interpreted based on what you've seen so far is that he doesn't have a grip of the like he just went after somebody just because he saw Richard feed poorly. Like that's the only target you're aware of.
So he just
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
So he kind of just, if he sees a vampire, I see vampire, I go kill vampire. So like, I don't know. We're gonna have to
a good all American vampire hunter.
Good all American.
I sees vampire, I shoots vampire.
I kill the vampire.
Simple as.
I mean, what if we leave? What if we go? What if we get one of my boys to go drop a note off at like the crime scene to go like, if he returns to like the, because he was like, did he know that Richard, like he saw Richard feed? So he knows that the vampire he killed wasn't Richard, which means that he knows that Richard's still out there, which means that he might return, he might check up on the apartment every now and then. So if we leave him a note to like explore that, like we're in the general vicinity of the docks, then that like, will concentrate the search area.
Yeah, like Richard, meet us here or something.
What we could do instead is have a really messy feeding, like almost on the verge of like masquerade violations, so that people who know what they're looking for will see a vampire attack, and then the next night we go hunting in the same spot, and then the hunter will see us and then follow us back there. That way, he won't think it's a
So
trap.
tomorrow night you want to do a messy feeding, and then one of us
we're
is
good with
going to
that.
go. So tomorrow night you want to do a messy feeding, and then the next night one of us is going to go out there and basically should run the hunter back to the warehouse where the guns will be.
Yeah, and we can do that at the same time that the investigator will arrive,
Okay.
and that way
So
neither of
so
them
who
will
is it?
think it's a trap. That's the important thing. If they think it's a trap, they'll come prepared.
Yeah.
And we
of
don't.
course.
We want them as on the back foot as possible. Because if either of them are prepared, we're fucked.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
this is
No, this
wow,
is good.
guys.
No, I'm actually feeling confident about this now.
Yeah, let's go.
We're figuring it out. Who is going to be the bait for the hunter?
I could hold on, let me check my stats. I assume I'm gonna have to be like running or something. So I have 3 dexterity. Who is like I have 2 stamina, 3 dexterity.
You could also go by hunger too, because here's the thing.
Hunger.
None of you are going to get a chance to feed at this point automatically, like I've been doing, unless you explicitly feed, just because you're kind of like on the run.
I mean, the person who does the feeding on the first night doesn't need to be the person who does the chase on the next night.
True.
They just need
So
to
he
reveal
won't know who
themselves
did
as
the
a
first one,
vampire.
so-
Because like, what's everyone's
Yeah.
hungers right now though? Just to like check out. You might
I'm
want
at
to
one.
check on that.
Oh, but one. I think Katsumi's at. Is Katsumi at 2?
I think Katsumi's that too.
Yeah. So, does anybody have athletics? Because I don't have athletics.
I have streetwise, would that help in like sort of being ducking and weaving through alleyways, or is that a bit different?
No, I'd say that.
no.
That would be good for blending in. So
I have 3 in streetwise, one athletics.
Sorry,
I
the
do have-
fastest.
I do have drive.
Drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just cruise around?
You about drive is power.
Do you want to bring the Pete Mobile to this?
Oh, it's gonna get
Oh,
it's gonna get
yeah,
trashed.
no. The Pete Mobile is going to go into the warehouse itself and only come out when you need it.
Yeah.
Protected.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be parked outside or anything, but it's coming. It's going to be like we're going to bring it into the warehouse, cover it with a sheet, so
Okay,
it doesn't get dusty.
It's gonna get trashed. I hope you realize
Normally,
that.
normally Pete takes the old girl out at least once a night, but we're not going to be using it for a bit, so wants to
Yeah.
avoid dust.
So it's gonna be I assume the role will be like athletics and stamina, or athletics.
I
And
mean, if Pete goes out there and acts as the bait, right? He can have the car somewhere, like he can have driven the car somewhere nearby, get spotted by the hunter, and make his escape into the car, and that gives us a bit of that would give us a bit of lead time on the docks wouldn't be like the busiest traffic area in the at that kind of time of night.
It would give you time, but it would still be easy to track. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I could
There's a
see
big
that.
loud car moving down the street.
Yeah, just tuck in the car before you go to bed.
And pretend you're all like panicked and he saw me. Oh no.
I mean, yeah, or because you could be shooting out of the car too.
Just indiscriminately
Like,
firing.
If he gets the jump on me is the thing, then like I need to be able to outrun him to lead him. Like I can't let him like bog me down, because then we'll risk the
we lose time.
the possibility of him arriving too late. So I'm just picturing.
One person already in the car, and then the other person like doing the actual
Yeah.
thing itself.
So Pete,
You're thinking so like Peter's already like in the driver's seat. Somebody else.
Get away.
I can do that. I volunteer.
Okay,
I'm gonna...
so all right, so Aria is feeding. I think we're at the point where the plan for the next session solidified. Just gonna kind of wrap this up and say this. You're going to be
about that.
at the warehouse on day 1 out of 4 before the gala. You're going to do the messy feed with Pete in the car, Aria feeding. On day 2 out of 4, Aria, you guys are going to do it again. But you're going to try to like see the vampire and then hop in the car and mosey back to the base.
Yeah.
Prior
The
to
first one
this,
doesn't have to be Aria. It would depend on who's. It just has to be a messy feed plus the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
it depends on who's hungry.
So it'll be like that. Then, while this is happening, the boys have been instructed to bring guns.
Before we even leave right now, I will have left a message to the boys. All right, in 2 nights I need the gun. I need you to go to Rex's place, and Rex can give them like any instructions about like how to get into his place and grab the guns. And I need them delivered to this address at midnight 2 nights from now. Don't forget.
And give the message to your messiest guy, so he's obviously followed without realizing it.
I mean, it's gonna be easy. It doesn't matter who I pick. The investigator's gonna like.
The boys, oh, we love them.
I mean, no, they're good for humans. They're good for humans.
It's not their fault.
I'm back.
The fucking investigator made you as vampires shit your pants. What are they supposed to do?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's bad.
Ignorance is bliss, bro.
Honestly, the thing I'm most worried about, but they will have instructions to just like kind of like drop off the guns and go like immediately. Like they don't hang around. They just kind of like throw the big sack of guns into the warehouse and get back in their car and bolt.
Yeah.
And if they get mind messed with, then it won't matter because they don't actually know anything. All they know is deliver the guns. So that's
exactly.
Okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it's okay if it does.
Yeah, but I'm only gonna tell one guy with instructions not to and I'm gonna give him like a passcode that my boys know, but it's only gonna be one guy, and then he'll tell the others if anyone else who's needed for it just before it starts off to like reduce the odds of it getting found out.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, I got that down, and I believe with that we are set to wrap this to a close.
I mean,
Yay!
But is there anything else we can do like to prepare for the fight itself?
We'll have a couple of days just chilling.
Oh yeah, I guess we can do that while we're hanging around the warehouse. True.
Yeah.
X5, bro.
Sounds good. All right, next
All right.
session, the party has found 2 new foes that they're going to try to take out in one night.
More like the foes have found us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
true.
true. That's true. And then after this is said, that they could go to a gala that's going to be relaxing and not fucked up at all.
Yeah, totally
No, it's
fun,
not.
guys.
It's not gonna be
Relaxing. Just a nice
You know
little
you
day
have.
off.
I mean, in the
No, you're not getting
meantime,
past
we are kind of like doing a full-on sitcom bit.
Yeah. It's just, oh my
Like,
god, yeah.
we're all new roommates.
That's
no,
literally it.
yeah.
We're just gonna be it's just gonna be friends. It's just gonna be like any shitty sitcom. You killed another person, Aria. Like, you know, you laugh track.
Oh, Original on Coterie.
All right.
Thank you for a beautiful session, Hal.
Yeah,
That's great.
amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, this was so good.
Yes.
Mhm.
I had a lot of fun with this one.
I'm sure you did, you little shit.
Hell yeah. Oh boy, howdy I am. The realization when it was the investigator, I was just like,
Yeah, I heard you like, and they'll never know it was me. Oh my god.
and then all right, while I am looking for raid targets, once again, right to left, Nyaru, talk about anything cool you got upcoming.
So me and Yoro next week will be doing a best friend Q&A on Friday, and she has to break me because I had to be safe throughout the whole time because of a punishment that my chat came up for losing the You Laugh You Lose media share that we had this past week. So that'll be interesting, and I look forward to hopefully seeing everyone there.
Epic.
Oh,
yeah,
big.
woo.
Wait, are we doing the security beach thing on Sunday or no? That's fine. If we're
Yeah,
not.
we are. Well, tomorrow?
Well, no, not tomorrow. Next Sunday.
Yeah, we'll do that too.
Okay.
Add that on
talk
top.
about that. I'll talk about that when you get to me. So just
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
All right, so then next up, Carmine, what you got up on the docket? I'm glad you had fun, Matt. Right? I love this. This happens once every month, and like I mentioned. Let's see, I think I just have like a VODs command or VOD. There we go. I have a VOD channel where I do upload previous sessions. So if you would like to see the shenanigans that led to this fucking layer cake of sadness, check those out.
Yeah, it started off so simple.
It
Did
was.
it?
A dead prince. Go find out.
Oh, yeah.
And then it just spiraled into the toilet. Is what happened.
It's gotten worse and worse each session.
Yeah, but
It's actually been
but you know what's at the bottom of that toilet? Gold.
A way out.
Oh, way out. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god.
We stand to gain it all.
Yes.
We do.
Yeah.
But, all right, Carmine, what's up? What you got going on?
I'm Carmine Phlegathon, and basically, I've got nothing going on except that we beat Majora's Mask yesterday, so we're gonna start up
hell yeah, let's
Twilight
go.
Princess.
Congrats.
Yeah.
And we also this week we beat Final Fantasy VII Remake, but we're still playing that. Still gonna go through the DLC. I actually do have a stream on for later in the day for like mathematics is hard. 5.5 hours from now, I think, and that's gonna be a Final Fantasy VIII Ragnarok mod. So that's me. That's my lifestyle.
5 out.
The real toilet was the friends we made around the world. yeah. Just another routine mission. Nothing out of the ordinary from this. All right.
Yep.
Mao, what you got going on?
Yeah, my name's More They Do, but you can call me Mao. I don't really have anything going on. I might have some gorilla streams soon, but I'm
hell yeah,
moving
let's
in
go.
about 3 weeks, so I'm just sort of busy organizing that, and I might have some videos coming up, but nothing planned, unfortunately.
I mean, moving takes a lot out of you, so I totally understand.
It does.
Wait, so I'll at the very least, everyone, I'll make sure you get some of your monthly dose of Mao here.
Woo. Oh yeah, woo.
Monthly Mao.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
It's like one of those video game company deals, except no currency was exchanged.
It kind
This is
of
nerds.
feels to me like those free demos that you get in like a gaming magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't
Dude,
it?
jam packs. Remember that shit?
The
Oh my
fucking,
my
like,
God,
Pizza Hut stuff.
yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I had like 39 or something. It was Soul Calibur 3 and then
Oh,
Jack X. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have the disc, bro.
PlayStation used to have pretty sick demos, and then now
Yeah.
it's like
I
you
remember
only get
the
demos
one.
if you pre-order the game. So fuck
Yeah.
the concept.
Ratchet and Clank game, they had like a
Yeah.
demo for like Sly 2, and it was like, whoa!
Yes, dude. Yeah, that was so. Those were the days, bro. Those were the days.
Those were the days, but also
TM.
Yoro, weren't you also like 7?
Yeah. So what about it? I was an old woman stuck in a
You're
7-year-old
listen,
body.
Old soul.
You're never too
Yours
young
the
to
most,
be a gamer.
Yours the
Yeah.
most boomer zoomer I know of, which I say that with the
Dude.
most like highest praise.
Yeah, because my first, I told people this, like when I was, my first video game was Jack and Daxter, and I was like an infant, and I saw it, I was like, ooh, blah 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 blah, and my dad's like, look at those graphics, so cool, and then he bought it, and that's like what happened. That was my first video game was Jack and Daxter, like, and I was like 5 months old.
Oh, it's like the same deal with my adopted human parents in Super Mario 64. They're like, look, check this out, and the stain set in immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instantly.
after that, it's just done. You know.
Yeah, you've been infected with gamer.
I felt the Bing Wahoo course through my veins. I was really about to say.
I never had a choice. I just was like, because I have like 5 older brothers and they all already like they already gamed. I was like newly born, and I'm already like watching my bro play through FF7. I'm like, oh yes, this is it for me.
Hell yeah, bro.
Also, Yoro, what you got coming up?
It's gonna be a pretty chill week because we've been exhausted. School has been sucking the life out of me more than your mother does on a Sunday night. It's insane.
Wow. That's strong, huh?
That's strong. So we'll have like a lot of comfy, like little mid-voice streams. I'm gonna do a drawing stream. I'm gonna do like 2 drawing streams this week, and then we'll see what else happens. I'm gonna come up with a schedule tonight and Sunday. And then on Sunday or Friday, I have the thing with Nyaru, as she mentioned before. And then on Sunday, me and Nyaru are going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Split Control. Another Split Control playthrough.
Oh, let's fucking go.
I'm
It's gonna
excited
be
for this one.
It's gonna be a shit show because 1, the game is broken as hell, and 2, it's actually like our first actual like we're playing a horror game together essentially.
Oh, and you
So
two
that's-
are both weenies, so this is gonna be
Yeah,
great.
we're
Yeah, we're
pussies, so-
weenies. We're weenie
So-
juniors.
So that's gonna be very fun. So we'll look forward to that. That'll have a time and more details coming up soon. So yeah, ain't that a kick in the balls?
Very good, very good. As for me, tomorrow around 3 p.m. EST, I am going to be drinking with Congo. I got a whole
let's
new
go.
I got a bottle of Jaeger. I'm ready to party.
Oh, let's go.
And, you can call me Mr. Elfman. I do answer to Elfman. And
Elfman,
besides that, I don't know how hard I'm going to be drinking, so I might still do my regular painting stream. If not, I will be painting.
Do it hammered. Do it
Oh
hammered.
God, I'm tempted. I'm
Drunk
tempted.
painting.
Yes.
Oh God, I might have to do that then. I might have to do that. Besides that, next week would be painting, RimWorld, probably back to Dark Souls 3 so I can collect more punishment points for you guys to make me sad later. Listen, I don't know alcohol. I just like Jaeger. That's it. That's all I got going on. All right. So besides that, I believe I found a raid target. We are going to raid Marco because she's playing Kirby, and I feel like everybody needs a de-stressor at this point.
Yeah.
It was very,
I was just thinking that.
Oh my God.
So watch the happy puffball. Yeah, that.
It's 3 bottles of Everclear.
Oh, thank you, Maddie. I had a lot of fun. A lot of cool. See a lot of new faces enjoying the ride, which is always a blast. And I'm still going to Sonic roll out of here because fucking Onyx Path raided, which is what's happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Let's
I mean,
go.
we're all probably
everyone.
gonna die next session, but yeah, let's
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Well, bye, everybody. Bye. Say hi to the nice potato lady. Nice.
I don't